everybody. Back to the Dorkvision stream. Want to watch this stream? We stream every Sunday from 9 p.m. to midnight. You can also watch our sister stream, The Rime of the Frost Maiden, on Wednesdays from 7 to 10 p.m. You can find my books on DriveThruRPG and the DM's Guild, and if you want to support me another way, you can do so at noblecrumpet.com/Patreon. And with the introductions out of the way, let's jump right back into it. So, if anybody recalls, you guys...
Hunt!
Yes, that is the most immediate thing.
Hunt!
You guys were tasked by Osam the Scented, a water genie, to go and deal with Hermes to get his winged boots shipment to him. Hermes, turns out, wants you to do a favor for him in return, namely getting one of Artemis's arrows. The Artemis being the goddess of the hunt, is on Bitopia. Hermes pointed you in the direction of a portal that you can use to get to Bitopia, and found yourselves on the dual plane of Bitopia, split into two halves that are facing each other, with one that's in perpetual dawn light and one in perpetual twilight. You were started on the dawnlight layer with a bunch of gnome towns, then flew up to the twilight layer of Shurok to find Artemis attending a hunt of a Kirin, a friendly hunt tasked to whoever can draw blood for the Kirin first will win the hunt for the day. There were a bunch of Celestials taking part in the competition, and you guys decided you might as well just try and impress Artemis. Maybe she'll give you one of her arrows if you can manage to do well in this. So you started participating. You tracked down the Kirin, but one of the angels started killing all the other ones, and now the Planetar, known as Tagal, astride his flying unicorn, has just struck down the Leonel, and all of his dog companions and his Pegasi are like scattering to the winds. And the only one left near you guys is Anayuel, a Lilend bard. That is immediately where we have left off, as Shakzi's body falls to the ground off of Tagal's lance. He then turns to you all.
Ah, what a jerk! Like I didn't like him anyway.
That's fair.
Wait, yeah, so
I'm not there.
yeah, I was about to say, location-wise, the Shagzi was flying back because we had made the beacon thingy, or Annuel made the beacon thingy with the hallucinations and the weird grass.
The hallucinatory
Mouse
terrain, yes.
Yes, Mouse shot Tagal in the back.
Dealing only piercing damage. The fire
Yep.
damage didn't seem to affect him.
Yep. So
And even
Is
that was
Tagal,
barely
like-
anything.
yeah, is Tagal like in between us and now sees Annuel and the rest of us?
Well,
Like,
I'll tell you what. I could take you to a combat grid.
Okay.
Nice,
that
we
would
have a
help me
map.
more.
maps are
Well,
neat.
I'll tell you what.
Sure,
Um,
representation? What a novel idea.
I thought this was theater of the mind.
It's all a theater of the mind, dummy. Right. Oh, maybe I should have Shakzi's body or something. Maybe that's will be relevant.
Someone's
He's-
got a lot of, we gotta loot it. I looted the other one, we loot this one.
Well, if he's not dead, I could possibly bring him back up. Or
Right.
He's decapitated. I'm pretty sure that's dead.
I mean, we have revivifies.
Yes, Revivify, which is famous for growing back heads.
You just put it together. It's close enough. We have all the body parts.
Well, that doesn't seem to say it in the spell description. How about that? Does that work for you?
Fine.
Very well. Right. Let's get into this. So, it's a rather spread out situation over here, but Tagal is in towards the center. Shakzi, wow, has fallen into a little pool of water that is just below you guys, inside of the hallucinatory terrain. You guys are a bit to the south of this, having just witnessed it happen, and Mao is far to the north, having just
Yep.
shot at Tagal. So, I think at this point it's prudent for us to maybe enter some form of initiative.
Just some form of it.
Some form of, how you say, initiative. Okay. Mao. I believe...
Wow,
have-
the number gap is immense. 28, 22, 9.
Negative 778.
Yeah,
I wish
9.
you could see what was added to these rolls.
Huh. Well, so he flew past me, gave 0 fucks. He's not even like turning toward me, right?
No. You just shot towards Tagal, but he didn't
Right.
really take too much in terms of harm. However, he has turned to look towards the rest of the group down in the south.
Okay. I guess I'll take this opportunity to try and run closer, or at least move closer and hide in the trees.
Sure. And hopefully you should be able to control your flying carpet as well. But I don't think it's out for you. You said it was on your back. But
Yeah, I should have put it away because I was hiding in the trees, but I could take it out.
It's fine. You can just have the token there in case you need to take it out. So I don't need to drop it out again. Yeah, off to the side.
Get over there. Yeet!
Alright, you rush into the woods, start to hide. I guess that would involve a stealth Rooney. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that definitely seems to... Yep, that definitely beats their passive perception. They don't seem to even notice you at all.
Perfect.
Alright, that was your bonus action and some movement. Anything else?
I mean, I can try and hit him again with the thing, but I don't think it's going to do anything.
Sure, it would reveal yourself.
But I get sneak attack.
Yeah, I know, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. Wait, assassinate? Technically first round of combat? They haven't taken a turn?
Technically, yes.
End this now.
Not the
Do
unicorn. Although killing the unicorn might be helpful.
Yeah.
it.
You
It's
can
up to
certainly
you.
try. Right. Let us once again go to assassinate to remember what it does. But I think, since it is the first round of combat... Oh, they're not surprised. It's just that it's the first round of combat. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, you literally gave them a warning shot.
Yes.
So,
So I would have advantage, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't be an auto crit.
and you have advantage anyway.
So I should roll normally for the damage, is what you're saying.
Yes. Right, 21. A 21 just barely hits. That's gonna deal 10 piercing damage. This is to... Oh wait, you briefly
Tagal.
mentioned the unicorn? Okay.
I was thinking of hitting the unicorn, but he might be able to fly, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Then the bow, the arrow. That's how that works. The bow shoots the arrows. Yes. Okay.
Yup. Yup.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm new to this whole thing.
It's a magical bow.
You shoot a fiery arrow up towards Tagal. It once again the flames scatter over his shoulders, and he takes some damage. But the fire damage is completely negated. Let's do 41 damage to this gentleman. It's gonna be...
They're not gentle.
Okay. That's fine. So your magical weapon does do normal ass damage. Just saying.
Mm.
For my own reference.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's my turn.
Okay. Finally got it. Okay. Takes a large chunk of damage that soars out from the trees. Let's... Big of a threat is Mao.
I don't like the. What? I guess it's fair.
Not super big of a threat because he has fire resistance. But perhaps, well, fire immunity. Let's go for Mao. We have plenty of movement speed.
So this is just spite killing. I understand.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, the unicorn is going to head straight along with Tagal, swooping through the air as it spins around, its attention turned towards the tiefling. It flies down towards you, Mao, as you duck into the bushes. Let's make some attacks. Let's do the unicorn first.
Fuck.
Let's do... Does a 17 hit you?
No. I think I. Wait, hold on, let me check. I thought I was 18. Yeah, 18.
Okay. The unicorn comes down to clobber you with its hooves, but it doesn't seem to find any purchase in your body. So, it's done. Let's do Tagal's actions. The featureless, expressionless angel just kind of floats down towards you with its lance, and it goes to strike. Just kind of, it isn't even like charging at you, it's just kind of stabbing at you from its standing position.
Sure.
But it gets a natural 1. So it's going to try again. It has 3
Should've followed through with
attacks.
the hip.
Julio!
It
Use
spins the lance
hip!
up and down vertically into you. That's going to be a 25. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
I just figured. Ask whatever. Let's do some damage.
I would like to uncanny dodge.
You take 16 piercing damage plus 11 fire damage as holy flame.
So
bursts.
fire is halved,
Mhm.
and uncanny dodge half for all, or just for the physical damage?
The whole damage. So that's going to be 6 fire damage for you. So total 23. So half of that is 12. You take 12 damage. Woo! We
Good.
did it. We got there. Okay, third attack.
Who's playing with the carpet?
That was me. I thought I thought I didn't have the carpet, but
No, you
my
have one.
icon was obscured.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
it's
you
under your
technically
butt.
also have one. It's underneath you.
Yeah, I couldn't see it.
I've just been like copying and pasting it with both of you guys because I know that you guys are the owners of them.
Hmm.
All right, 21 is definitely going to hit as well. Let's do some more damage. Actually, put it on
It
a.
has 3 attacks,
Yeah, it does.
and a fucking unicorn attacking me.
Okay, you take 11 piercing damage. Then you take from the fire damage 25 halved to 13.
Chris, Tagal is on the ground, right?
No, Tagal is in the air. The unicorn, although it's pictured as just a normal ass unicorn, it has wings.
Okay, I was confused by that.
It's an alicorn. Okay.
Yeah, it's
so,
an alicorn. Maybe I'll just rename it. But we'll do that later. Alright,
12 for fire.
13 for fire.
Okay, plus 11.
So 24 for this attack.
Are ouchies done now? I would like ouchies to be done now.
Yeah, okay. They'll be done. Okay, Skull ends their turn. Amon.
Okay, what is the speed on the carpet? 40 feet?
I think so. Mal's the one that bought them.
The
60
small
feet.
ones are, yeah.
Okay, so they're 60.
Okay, cool.
Smaller is faster, but less people on it.
Okay. I think I'm just going to have to do... I'm gonna cast Command and say Fall.
Okay.
And let me just
Look up
check
command real quick.
Yeah.
Oh wow, roll 20's chugging a bit. Okay.
Let's see. He's got to
Wisdom
target
save.
must make a wisdom saving throw or follow the commander's next turn. The spell doesn't have no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or command is directly harmful to it. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it would be directly harmful to it if it
Is
fell.
it
But
falling more
if
than
you're
10
saying
feet?
if you're saying drop, actually it's not more than 10 feet. It would have had to float towards the ground to get to Mao. Is
Mhm.
Mao's on the ground?
Yeah, I ran down the trees before so I can get to everybody, and then there was a hallucination,
Yeah.
and I didn't like it.
Forgive me for not remembering that
That's fine.
when you asked me if it was on the ground or not. Do you want to change what your command is?
In that case, I'd say grovel.
Oh, I also noticed that drop is drop whatever it's holding.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Grovel.
Okay.
Better go prone.
Bow.
It's going to
Lower.
make a saving throw. It has advantage on this saving throw.
What? What?
It has magic resistance.
I know what that is. Oh
Sure
damn!
do.
He rolled-
I do
rolled pretty good.
too.
That's the plus is nothing. I just rolled twice. So what is your saving throw?
18.
Oh,
18. That succeeds. The angel, as you speak this command, you're only targeting the angel, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can only target one.
They leap from their unicorn and fall onto the ground, and then they start groveling before you, Amon, turning towards you. Please, please, I didn't mean what I did. Just, please, go easy on me, before it, like, shakes its head and, like, gets back to its own senses.
Actually, no, Chris. It happens at the next turn.
Oh. Okay, well, it's gonna do that.
Yeah, so for now it's fine, but the next turn you get advantage of
It gets a stun lock essentially if it pulls it off.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Moon Crash.
Keep on groveling. Keep on doing it. Hug this tree. He's like, why do I keep on hugging it? Just do it.
Okay. I'm gonna go here because no fork. Come on. So I can still take advantage of Zoo's protection, and I'm gonna nail this motherfucker with Eldritch Blast as many times as I can.
Okay.
Actually,
You could
Yeah,
probably move
no,
a
that's
little
all I
closer
got.
because I'm probably gonna move a little closer too if you want.
okay. I mean, I have 60 feet, so I'm pretty
I'm on all
ridiculous.
I can get pretty close.
Yeah, Zumos is on Dusk Flicker, who has 90-foot movement speed.
Yeah, but I started behind, so and I don't want to get too close, so I'm
Okay.
just doing what I can.
You float
fine.
out here with the might of the staff of, or rod of 7 parts, guiding your movements.
Why does that say firebolt?
That would be because you moved. Which one is?
I don't touch the character sheet ever.
Well, it looks like Firebolt is the first one that you have there. It looks like it was currently open and somebody was screwing with it.
Yeah, no, I don't touch that, so
There's
hold on,
also 2
disregard.
of them. Did you drag
Yeah.
Firebolt into your?
No.
The last time.
I don't
you
touch
did-
this.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't emphasize how much I do not touch this because it scares me. The only time I fuck with something is the inventory and when I level up with the experience. Like, that's it.
well, try it again.
Okay. Or, no, hold on. Did that one work?
Yeah, it says Eldritch
Yes.
Blast. Yeah, it's because there was an extra Firebolt that was above the Eldritch Blast, so it must have
Okay,
gotten
weird.
copied there somehow.
Okay.
It does sometimes populate that if a new spell is added to the sheet. It'll
Weird.
auto-populate that, so that might have been what happened. Either way,
Interesting. Okay, sorry.
you send forth Eldritch Blasts of shadowy might. 2 of those hit.
Okay. So,
That's going to be...
It already sort of calculates
It
the
did.
damage, so.
It's going to be
Oh.
23 damage to Tagal,
Mhm.
and he is pushed
20 feet away.
20 feet away. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is knocked off of his steed into the overgrowth of the tree line here. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I got.
Okay. Also been getting. So I just need to do some rolls.
The puppies?
No, it's nothing.
Okay.
Okay. With that Eldritch Blast, at least one of your 2 Eldritch Blasts, Tagal's concentration breaks, and so does his disguise.
Oh!
Now,
Oh snap!
Does he look handsome? We need to know.
he a devil, a demon, whatever the third one is.
God damn it. Okay, as he is knocked off of his steed into a tree, there is a sort of blaze of fire, and his true form reveals itself. Let's delete the unicorn as well, and put in their place these dudes. Alright, Tagal is now in the form of a strange horned creature in full plate mail with dark black spikes coating the plates. You can see that there is a fire in his eyes and his lance is ablaze with hellfire. Meanwhile, the unicorn is transformed into a, well, recognizable nightmare. It's the same thing that Amon summons sometimes. The Narzagon now looks up from where he was as he's still fighting the compulsion from Amon. All right.
Boom Crash looks over at like Annuel and is just like, what the fuck is that?
That I don't know. I'm going to need to make a check on my turn probably. All right. Anything else, Boom Crash?
No, that's it.
All right, Zumasu, you and Duskflicker have the room.
Can I make a check? Is it
You certainly
religious
can.
related? Cool.
Religion would definitely do it.
Sweet.
Do the Lilland well. Oh, whoop.
You know,
Sorry.
I am half tempted to summon my own nightmare for no real reason.
Other than to show off.
Yeah.
Okay, because I still got the effects of being dead recently. I got a 13.
Right. 13 will not give you too much. The Lilland doesn't really know much either. She does recognize at least that that is a devil.
No shit, Sherlock.
Well, she knows it's a devil as opposed to a demon.
Okay, fair.
I want to be within 30 feet. I'm going to take a cue from Amon. I'm going to use suggestion on the nightmare to tell it to just go home.
Just go. Go away.
You would like to go home and rethink your life.
Well, it needs to be something that seems within the realm. It's just like, do you really want to be here? You should just go home. You don't need to be here. It's fine.
Right? That's an interesting thing. I need to check on something.
As long as it's not harmful. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Could probably
You-
be gender resistant.
You hold your hand up and compel the nightmare using your holy magic to try and force your will upon it.
This
go
one's
back-
actually Yuan Ti magic.
Oh, sure. So
Snake Charmer.
in that case, it's a bit of a different description. Your eyes meet the nightmare's eyes, Bram Stoker style, and there's like a hissing sound in the back of like the nightmare's mind. You will leave this place, and I have a deeper voice for this spell. The nightmare looks towards you, and it begins changing into its ethereal form. Tagal, if that is his true name, looks up as he's struggling against Amon. No! Come to heal! And the nightmare snaps out of it. It is immune to the charmed condition,
Aww.
while Tagal is alive.
Hmm.
It wanted to go, but it couldn't. Okay. Well, otherwise, Mao's not hidden anymore.
No.
Nope, she's not.
Elena's gonna just get close to Mao,
All right.
keep a bead on her in case she needs to heal her or help her.
All right,
Or is Mao
Alina.
hurt?
I'm at 7 HP.
Yeah,
She's
Elena
fine.
will stay close in case she needs to administer the
Yeah.
little pouch. Diamond.
Mao may be resistant
gem.
to fire, but it's definitely a little charred right now.
Mm.
Broken skin.
All right. It is Anayuel's turn. Let's remember what she has, since I had to actually stat out a Liland because they don't exist in 5th edition. Okay, she has 60-foot movement speed, so let's go somewhere close. Alright. Nayuel flies on her rainbow wings across the pond, and she's first and foremost going to use Bardic Inspiration on Zumasu. Zumasu, you get a D8 Bardic Inspiration die.
Does that stack with the one I already had from before?
Ooh, you cannot have more than one at once.
So could she give it to Amon, maybe?
Yeah, she'll give it to
La, la,
Amon
la,
might
la,
be
I never
healing.
seen-
Let's give it to Mao, because I think her attacks are more
That makes more sense.
stronger.
Boom
Like-
Crash, was it a D8 or D12 we had before?
I think it was
D12.
stronger. Yeah.
It was a D12. Okay.
I've since restatted her. But we'll say that that was an especially good song.
She had time to do it while here it's in the middle of combat.
Yeah, exactly. She's not used to this much action. So that was her bonus action. Now she's going to... Don't really have too many things we can do here. Suggestion doesn't work. Most of the other things don't seem to work. But, you know what we do have?
She don't got banishment?
No. She's a relatively weak caster. She's not like an angel or something. She's just a celestial. Alright. Let's do Healing Word on Mao at a level spell. Let's just do a big one. Right. So that's 3d4, I think. Plus
yes.
her charisma, which is 4. Let's do. All right, that's a big number.
13.
So that's 13 hit points to Mao. And we'll say she's doing it as a normal action since she already used Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action, and then she ends her turn.
I live.
She inspires you a bit, Mao, and inspires you to even further heights. That, it's your turn.
Chris.
I also
Clark-
realized that Tagal is out of the initiative because that's a different token. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah.
It's just about to wonder, hey, when does my boy go?
He goes right after Mao, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does go right after Mao. Easy peasy.
But he's groveling this turn.
Oh, I
He
mean, he
is.
rolled it anyway,
Yeah.
so whatever.
Oh, I rolled it and then I just set the initiative menu.
Okay.
Mao, what will you do?
Fucking bonus action disengage.
Okay.
Where the fuck did everybody else?
There she goes. Of course, you're on the
Meow.
ground.
Yeah, I'm on the ground.
Zumasu's in the air.
Oh well, I'm just gonna go underneath them then, or
Yeah.
over in this little crop of. No, Boom Crash. I'm gonna go to Boom Crash.
Come to mama.
She's also flying.
God damn it!
Yeah, everybody here is flying except for you.
Fuck off! I'm hiding in this bush.
Round peasant.
I'm in the bush now.
All right.
I live here in the shadows.
Okay.
Yeah.
You head over there with your disengage. What else are you doing? You still have an action.
I mean, I could shoot, but it's not gonna do much.
Could
I mean,
hide
it
as an
still
action.
does some damage.
Oh, that's true. I could hide. Yeah, so I'll hide.
You'll still keep your inspiration.
Yeah, until I use it, right?
Yep. So if you hide, then next turn you could jump out with advantage and a bardic inspiration die.
Pew.
Sure.
Right. Yeah. You've beaten their passive, so you are effectively hidden. Tagal's turn. He begins groveling before Amon and wastes his entire turn.
Yay!
Yeah.
He doesn't count as like flat-footed or anything, right? It's just.
He's prone.
Yeah,
Basically.
he has gotten prone. Let's actually...
So does that mean shooting him is harder from a distance?
Yes, shooting him is harder. Whacking him is easier.
Okay.
Let's see. Now if you he has disadvantage on attack rolls, which is nice.
I mean, he can get up from prone.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I'm just making sure he can't do anything else. He cannot. So, the Nightmare is going to fly after Amon. Because why not? It soars through the air, still able to fly even without its wings. It kind of just manifests these fiery, blazing wings as it moves through the air. But they kind of disappear as it stops moving. It's going to go over and do a widow attacky.
Oh no.
I say widow
hold
attacky.
on. I have an ability that negates that.
You can certainly do that.
Yeah, so it's a regular hit.
You use your reaction to cling yourself to this mortal coil and uncrit his crit.
Yeah.
So let's... I'll just click the thing and we'll use the first values. Alright, you take 17 damage.
Yay. Okay.
It ends its turn as it clops its hooves into your chest. Amon, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do something a little bit complex. Okay, so I'm gonna spend a key to disengage. That's my bonus action, and I'm going to fly down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, so I have to measure this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. 10. Okay. So I still have a couple of spaces left doing this. So I'm gonna go down there, and I'm gonna hit him really hard with my stick as a flyby.
Okay, the Nightmare will do its attack of opportunity on you.
No, that's right. To disengage.
Oh, you did disengage.
Yeah, using the monk ability, the key
Oh,
point.
sorry. I zoned out for a minute.
Okay.
I'm often doing stuff in the background.
Yeah, I understand. So
Key points.
Staff of the Dead. Let's see if this macro works.
See? Right.
Okay.
El Kabong.
So two-handed. So that's 26. I assume that hits.
Does.
13, and I'm going to spend the charge on it. To do 2d10 necrotic damage on top of that.
Right. Your staff charges with vile death energy, and as you swing towards Tagal, it cracks him upside the head as he's cowering and groveling before you. He does not have any sorts of resistances to necrotic, so it looks like good to go. That's
Okay.
24 damage.
And I still have 4 squares of movement left, so I'm just gonna go. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, with your disengage doing the whole turn. Alright.
That is
Anything
it
else?
for me.
Then Boom Crash, it is your turn.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
It is still hard to hit him because he is prone, but
The nightmare's there, so
the Nightmare's also there, so...
But that nightmare, yeah. Hey, pony, let's go riding.
Right, all 4 of those, I believe, hit. Let me double check. Yep, they definitely all hit the Nightmare. So that's going to be a total of 30, 43?
I don't know. I'm not doing math. That's you problem.
It's your
20,
character.
26, 32, 43. Yeah, 43 damage.
Okay. It is knocked all the way up to Tagal, pretty much. Soaring through the air with multiple bolts of shadow colliding with the side of its form. And
The
yeah,
only one here who is allowed to have a nightmare is Amon. Fuck off.
And Zumasu when he's having deals with Weevil Eyes, and Boom Crash when she's having existential crisis, and
Yeah,
I
no,
actually
it's like
have a
this
lot
one
of
can fuck
nightmares.
off. We have enough.
I don't
It's a
have
crowd.
nightmares. They're just normal dreams.
Boom Crash, any movement?
I think I'm gonna call Goose over to me, and no, I'm gonna. Actually, I'm gonna go and move closer to Shakti and check him out and see
Sure.
if he has anything interesting.
You float down towards the ground, so you're now kind of at ground level in the water there, and you'll loot him. But that'll take an action next turn to do an investigation. But
yeah,
otherwise,
exactly. So,
you only see
Be
the
in touch.
tertiary stuff. Like you notice that he doesn't seem to have a head on his shoulders anymore. It seems like he's a cat person, etc.
okay.
Zumasu, it's your turn.
I realized something. I barely get to use my mount in combat half the time, so I can actually do shenanigans. I'm gonna fly in.
Fly in, do what?
Fly and attack, but then mount because it has still movement speed, can disengage since it still has its action and it's not attacking.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go attack him and then I'm gonna disengage with Angelslayer. So I'll just do. Do I wanna use the? Yeah, I'll use my Justice Blade, so plus 10. But not on the Nightmare, but you know what I mean. So let's see, we're hammer.
Right. You go in with
That's
your
not the
hammer.
right thing.
It's not the right thing.
That's not the right thing.
You guys been moving around the attack buttons?
No, I just read it wrong.
Yeah.
So that's technically a 28 because minus 4 plus 10.
Okay, minus 4 plus 10 with your Raise Dead debuff and your Justice Blade. You hold your
Also
hammer
gonna
to the sky and charge it with celestial energy, and invoking the rights of justice to come down on this unjust creature. It strikes true, slamming into the side of this thing's head,
Okay,
which is
I'm
the
also
main
gonna
target for you guys.
Yes, I'm also gonna do a d6 because of the acid damage, and I'm gonna also throw smite on top of it. So that's 3 acid damage added onto that, and where is my spikes? There you are. It's Fiend, right?
It is a fiend.
Alright, nice bonus damage there. Okay, so let's see. So that's... Does any of this get reduced?
Let me look. There's a lot of damage
Okay.
types here. I think the acid does. It is resistant to acid. It is resistant to cold.
Damn.
So it actually
Is
some
that
of it
5 or
is-
6? Do you round up or down?
I round up for everything. So
Okay.
8 is going to go to 4, 3 is going to go to 2. So that's 6 of that damage. And then let's
14,
do
so
the
that'd be
normal
20.
damage.
Is it vulnerable to Radiant?
It is not vulnerable to radiant.
Okay, so then that's going to be 36 total for the first attack. And here comes second swing. Okay, I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration. God damn it, that's not going to hit because of the minuses, probably. Yeah, I only got a 17.
Yep, that does not hit. Swing and a miss.
Damn. Alright,
Get up.
disengage. Disengage!
A little
Where
bit
is
hazy
everybody?
from your raised dead and from invoking the almighty celestial Vara. Your second attack goes a little awry, but you're able to float away,
Get to about there.
taking
Yay,
the
mounts
Mon's
are
carpet
good.
with him.
Don't take my carpet. I need that.
A monster's falling for no reason. What the hell?
He did like one of those tricks where you pull out the tablecloth, but with Amon in the air.
Elena's gonna just float about 15 feet away from Amon in case she needs to help him next time.
Okay. Elena kind of floats a little bit into the air. You guys are all relatively near the ground. I think Anayuel is the only one who's like kind of high above everybody right now, unless you chose to fly high above everybody, Zumasu, just now.
I'm probably just I don't know, like 15, 20 feet up at most. You
Okay.
know, so it's not too high.
Right. Anayuel, do to help. I know that Mao needs some healing, but it might just be good to just take down this thing. Who's going next? Mao, okay. That's right. Zimasu, did you want to use your... It's a little too late, never mind. But you do still have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, I just used my Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, you
That-
just
that-
used it.
Yeah,
Remember,
it
just-
wasn't good enough. That was
Got it,
I
the
got
rolled
it.
a
That's the
1
D12.
out of a D12, and
Well,
I was
then-
very sad for it.
She will re-inspire you, I believe. She'll give you Bardic Inspiration, which is now
I'm
a
sure
D8.
you can do it this time.
I was gonna say, this is totally... You'll get him next time, champ. It's okay.
Here, have a participation trophy.
It's okay, Rocky. Take your time.
Thanks, coach.
Right. She's going to use her Siren Bow to attack Tagal. Well, no, the Nightmare, because the Nightmare's not prone, so it's a bit easier.
I'm sorry I ruined things for everyone, apparently.
She takes her lyre and knocks a arrow into it and flings it, whistling through the air. And it strikes true to just barely hit the Nightmare, which doesn't have a ton of AC.
It has less AC than Dust Flicker? Or does it? Let me check Dust Flicker.
Actually,
Only an enemy one. It's got more if Chris wants to beat us up with it.
Oh, actually, no. Dust Flicker has no AC. It's fine. I thought Dust Flicker at least had 14,
Yeah, you
but he's only got
commissioned
12.
barding for them, but I realized it probably would have some barding.
Oh, god damn it.
We'll say it, because it has just as much plate as its rider. We'll say it's plate armor, so its AC is now 18.
Okay.
A slight buff. So she can shoot again. She has 2 attacks. And it gets an 18. We got one, folks.
Woo.
Right. She deals 14 damage to the Nightmare. Some of it thunder damage as the Nightmare is assaulted with sound. But it is immune to charm, so it does not move from the Lillin's other ability. Right. She's gonna end, but she's gonna first move 1, 2, 3, 6, and head towards where Mao last was, just in case she ends up needing healing. Mao, it's your turn. Anayuel
let's-
is floating near you.
No, that's fine. I'm just gonna jump out and look at my horizon and find the little shit so I can hit him.
Okay. Right. Tagal is prone, so you will have disadvantage, but that's negated by your advantage from sneaking.
No, that would be an item interaction. I was like, I could get on the magic carpet and be up higher, but that's fine.
Right. It doesn't matter that much. Oh, wait. It's its AC. That is a hit.
22?
21.
Perfect.
The 21 is a hit. Well, actually, no, it's
You said it
negated.
negates, so it's just the first one.
Either way, it's still a hit. Hit it.
Good.
You hit it.
You hit. You hit it.
44 piercing damage. Right. Yeah, your arrow flies true, soaring through the air, as Tagal's just getting back to his feet, and gets him right in the chest, hitting a vital point in its armor.
Take a step back and I'll bonus action hide.
Junk back into hiding. Anything else?
No.
He's still up.
He's just barely up. Tagal is going to get up from prone and call his infernal steed to him. He's gonna get on top of that thing, and let's have the Nightmare just take it and its rider into the ethereal plane.
What a rude guy.
Oh, how does it feel, my fine friends? Does it annoy you in some strange way?
The secrets to D&D. The DM could do the same thing the players do.
Alright, they have gone into the ethereal plane. I believe you just can't see them? Is that the case I'm on? I don't remember what we did for this.
Exactly. There's no like gray outlines. It's not the usual Ethereal spell. It's like they're in another dimension.
Okay.
Essentially.
They go into another dimension, so you're not sure what Tagal's doing this round. But he is no longer present. Alright. Amon, it's your turn.
In that case, I think I'm just going to sip on this nice little death ward. And that's and feel good about it.
Right. Fuse yourself with Death Ward. Boom Crash. It's your turn.
Can I use my plane shift ability to shift into the ethereal plane and then punt him?
You can. Just be aware that your plane shift ability is once a day, so we'll be in the ethereal plane for 24 hours. Until you can use it again.
Do you have anything that can get me back?
Hold on. I want to check something. Okay. Damn it, no, it doesn't work that way. I was hoping that I can banish you. It doesn't work.
Oh, that would be pretty baller, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
At this point, if you banish Boom Crash, you'll probably end up in like
material
Elore.
Hmm.
That would be
Fast
pretty
travel.
bad. I'm not gonna lie.
She's not a
Okay,
native to
so
this
that's-
plane.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So if I zip over to the ethereal plane, would you guys wait for me for a day?
I mean, sure. You're gonna be. You think you'll be safe there?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Wait, Amon, can you like get your nightmare in order to get me back?
Do you have the nightmare available?
Yes, because it's been like a long time since I ever used it. Yeah, I think I can just give you the. Wait, it doesn't require attunement, so yeah, I could just give it to you.
No, as like I was just gonna go and use my turn to do that, and then you could come and get me
Ah,
in the ethereal plane.
okay, yeah, I could. Yeah, then we could just do it. Yeah.
Amon, use your horsey to get me. Okay, I'm gonna plane shift. I want to use this ability so bad.
This is
I want
amazing.
to know how it works.
Okay. Boom Crash. Evoking the powers from your genie's wish. The plane around you begins to shift as you try to focus your mind on the same plane that Amon normally shifts to when the nightmare disappears from view. Everything around you starts to get hazier. This isn't really like any normal plane shift spells, as the ethereal plane is kind of omnipresent. It overlaps all the planes. So the world around you kind of shimmers and ebbs and flows until everything is sort of a ring-wraithy, vision-y kind of like wisps of smoke vision.
Baller.
There's a few extra structures and stuff in place that are odd and alien to you that you don't recognize. But they were apparently there, at least on the ethereal plane. There are a few creatures wandering around that don't seem to be particularly threatening at all. But the nightmare is present, as is Tagal. They're rather nearby, and rather surprised at your sudden presence. Tagal looks to be casting some sort of spell on himself to heal himself, as fire is healing all of his wounds, and you can see his armor kind of fusing together where it had.
Can I counterspell his healing
broken.
spell?
He's already done it. He did it last turn.
Oh god damn it.
The nightmare took its turn to go to the ethereal plane, and Tagal used his ability to heal 100 hit points to himself.
Okay.
No Estus Flask.
Yeah, no, it was worth a shot. So, okay.
But hey, you're here.
I'm here, and I guess I'm ready to party. So I'm gonna finish off his horsey, or I'm gonna try.
Right.
So,
Well, that was
horsey.
You
That
got
was an-
trapped in there?
that was an action to do your plane shift. Yes.
Oh, okay. So, hey.
Wave at Tagal. Tagal kind of looks at you. He
Does
just
he wave back?
he grimaces.
Okay.
He just kind of growls. Yeah, that's it. Anything else?
That's it. That's all I got.
Zumasu, your friend and your enemy are now gone.
Boom Crash do what I think she did.
If you mean turned into a ghost, yes.
I kind of yell up to everybody. Well, Mao, you want some heals? I kind of yell
Can't see
down
me.
there.
Yeah,
thought-
fine.
did-
You hear from the bush.
Didn't you come out of the hiding?
she just like stands
you
up
hit
out
up
of the
for
bush,
shooting him.
like, well, I guess since he's gone.
Yeah. No, because I hit him and went back in.
Oh, okay. I thought you were out of there.
Nope.
Yeah. I just yelled to the area you were in. I was like, okay, you get 30 hit points from lay on hands.
Nice.
Otherwise, yeah, I can't do much here. I'm not looking so great hit point wise because I kind of had running with debt recently, so I'm just gonna chill here.
Can we go in? I guess while this is happening, investigate the dead corpse of the other
We'll have to
creature?
do it in turn order.
Okay.
His turns are still happening.
Okay.
I mean, I use my action to do that. Yeah, that's about it. I guess I'll
Is-
fly over. I just want to. Elena's gonna perch on Amon's shoulder.
Okay, that's fine. Anayuel, can you do very well? Let's do...
Heal now.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that. That's probably the best thing to do.
Juice me up.
Doesn't have a ton of third level spell slots, so
Give Mao arrows.
let's go down to second
fine, too.
level. So let's do 2d8 plus 5. No, plus 4. 2d8 plus 4. 14 hit points. One more than Healing Word.
Look, I only have 100 HP, so this is still pretty good.
It's pretty substantial, yeah.
Yeah, I'm over half now. It's great.
You haven't used your Bardic Inspiration, yes?
No.
Also has his... I guess we'll inspire Amon. And then she has no more uses of Bardic Inspiration. So everybody's as inspired as she's gonna get them. The song is over. For now.
It's a short song.
Thank God the Vuvuzela sound is over.
She's gonna kind of float over to where Boom Crash was, just kind of in worry. Is she returning to us, I hope? I hope she can face that thing alone.
I'm just gonna do a wibbly wobbly.
We might need to go up after her.
Now, it's your turn.
The body was on the edge, right, for the other thing?
The body is right here. It's that little X.
Perfect. I'd like to investigate the body.
Right. Make an investigation check. Unless you're trying to... I mean, I don't think you're doing a medicine check. I think you know how it died.
No.
Okay, with your investigation check, sift amongst its things, and amongst its things, you find a magical bow.
Hmm.
You also find a magical, we'll say a magical longsword.
Azumasu, you need a new sword?
My axe is pretty good.
Whatever. It's fine. It looks shiny.
Okay, sure.
I'll-
It feels kind of messed up rooting the guy that just died, though.
Look, he's not using it. They'll take care of him. It's fine. If he asks, you can give it back. I take the bow.
Okay.
Anayuel is kind of looking mournfully over Shakzi. It's a shame that he died so quickly.
Yeah. Stop worrying about the dead one. Worry about the other one that might not be dead yet.
I'm aware. I am on the defensive. I know this is not over. Nightmares can come and go as they please, and I don't know the full capabilities of that fiend.
Can I do a test shot with the this bow? Just to see
Yeah.
if it does anything?
It explodes in your hand.
I aim at the tree.
You are not the true owner. It explodes.
Fuck.
No. You aim at the tree and just kind of shoot off a quick shot. I'll say that this doesn't take an action because you're just kind of experimenting with it.
I just didn't know if it had any, like, ammo, if it's got, like...
Oh, no, you pull back the bowstring and it doesn't do anything. It needs
Okay.
ammo. But yeah, you shoot one off and it doesn't do anything. It kind of, like, glimmers a bit magically.
Hmm.
It doesn't seem to be a very flashy magic, if anything.
Well, I've got arrows now and it's not fire, so I'll pick it up anyway.
There's a quiver of 20 arrows on Shakzi.
Cool.
Looks like he was pretty confident he could take down the Kirin with just 20 shots. Well, not
Didn't
take it down,
these
but
things
draw
glow
blood.
blue when they hit me, or tried to hit me?
Don't recall that.
I forget. I knew that they tried to hit me, and it was like a really fucking strong attack. But oh well, that's fine.
Ah. Alright, it's Tagal's turn. Hello, Tagal. Let's charge at Boom Crash. Here, we're gonna go right into Anayuel's space. From a cosmic sort of perspective, this is pretty funny, because Anayuel is just kind of looking around and just getting charged through by this thing. But Tagal is actually after Boom Crash. Let's do Hellfire Lance. Does a 21 hit you?
Shield. No, it doesn't.
Ho ho ho. And a bottle of rum. Let's do another one. I mean, we might as well. We're already in the attack phase. Does a 25 hit you?
Oof.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Was your AC
yes,
20
yes.
before you cast shield?
Yes. No, it wasn't. So yeah, no, it hits me. It's 15.
Right.
So.
Roblox oof sound.
Wait, your AC was 15, then a 21 would have hit you.
21 would have hit? I
Yeah.
thought it was +8. Hold on.
Plus, shield is plus 5.
Oh, +5. Yeah, no, I misremembered. So yeah, it does hit. Or so can I use instead? No, I can't. So
You
yeah,
at least
no,
get
it hits.
the you get the
Fuck.
abjuration stuff at least to
Yeah,
reduce some of
you
the
got
damage.
the abjuration ward.
Oh yeah, that's true. So
Okay, you take 36 damage, 20 of which is fire.
okay, so
Just ignore
and
the other
magic
stuff.
resistance does nothing to that. So
No, that's just advantage on saves.
okay, got it.
The other one that did hit you is going to do 27 damage.
26 damage. So that leaves me at 101. Actually, 101, and that's minus another 26 or 27.
27.
Okay, got it. Yeah. Ow. Fuck you.
Okay, third attack.
No.
Where is it? Oh,
Because the tokens
That
are
misses.
overlapping.
that does miss. Okay, finally, the final attack does nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
It's the Nightmare's turn. The Nightmare is going to... Well, disengaging is not going to do much for Boom Crash. That's just going to go the whole... Let's just keep attacking with the hooves. Okay, no
Misses.
hit. Tagal's done. I'm on. It is your turn.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna rush down here.
Hi.
It's like follow me.
Okay.
I'm gonna kickflip off the carpet and summon my nightmare. And then the nightmare take us to the ethereal realm now.
Okay,
It can take me. It can
up
take
to
me
3
and my
creatures, I
pony.
believe.
Yep.
Neat.
Just trying to...
So it's just us. Mao's on her own.
We'll see you in a second, Mao.
Sure. Did I just stay in the bush?
Where everybody's gonna come back and then Mao just go like peekaboo.
Alright, the Nightmare is summoned. Does it act immediately after you? Is that what it says?
Let me check.
Or does it have its
Yeah.
own?
I didn't figure because of the red. It doesn't seem to say anything about initiative. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about initiative. One way or the other.
Alright. I'll just roll for its initiative since it hasn't been in the combat yet. Unlike the other mount that kind of is bound to its rider and Dust Flicker and the familiars and stuff. I'll roll for its initiative. 22! It
A few
goes...
times you want it slower.
Yeah. It does go pretty soon, but it does go after Mao and Tagal. It's going to be at least another round before it finally takes you to that realm that you so desire.
It's
Also-
got summoning sickness.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to need a performance check for the kickflip. You thought
Okay.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I know.
Kickflip's not that hard. I can't do one.
Use a performance, right?
I was about to say, can you do a kickflip?
You
I
succeeded
can't.
at doing a kickflip using your magic carpet. It's mildly impressive.
Neat.
Mooncrash, it's your turn. Tagal and the Nightmare are facing you down.
Okay, well, first I'm gonna send Goose over to Mal, so take care of that so I don't keep on forgetting about him. So Nightmare is in my immediate radius, right?
Yep, Tagal is 10 feet away from you. He's using a lance, so he actually has range.
Okay, so that means I don't get disadvantage if I target Tagal
Sure does.
and blow him off his horse, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can try.
Okay, This whole thing was to make sure he didn't heal too much, so let's do what I can. So, Eldritch Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All at Tagal.
Yep.
Tagal's AC
I declare something more.
20, so all of those hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Does not get blasted. This time he is actually using his harness to keep himself tacked to his horse.
Does
So
the
he's just
horse
gonna
move
have
a
some,
little
like,
bit?
Seatbelt bruises.
I'll say that he doesn't get knocked from his horse, but I'll say that you have successfully pushed both of them.
Oh, okay.
That's 35 damage.
35 damage, thank you for the math. Right. Okay, he is blasted away as the Nightmare is pushed with him. Good on you. Anything else?
Okay. I'm just gonna back up and brace myself.
Zumasu, back in the real world. Getting ready?
Boop-a-doop. Yeah, I'm gonna do some stuff. I'm gonna cast Bless. We haven't seen that in ages.
On you, Duskflicker, and Amon?
Yeah, I can also cast it on... Is it 3 people? Let me double check. If it's 4 people, it's on Mao as well. If it's on 3 people, then it's on me. So I'll just do that. I'll check that in a second. And then I'm also just gonna use bonus action to use my Healing Light on myself for 2d6. Yeah, that's not bad. I got 10 health. I'm happy with that. And
What were you
just wait
doing
for
to
Amon.
heal yourself? Oh, your warlock thing, yes?
Yeah. Mhm.
Alright.
My not healing word, healing word.
So Amon is blessed. Who else? You?
Yeah.
Trying to think. Let's use the sparkle. Sparkle on Jewel. And Mao, yeah.
Mhm. I guess Elena's actually gonna go fly over to Mao now.
Mao now, brown cow.
Yeah.
Moo.
I don't see the bunny. There it is.
Okay. Assuming you can make it that far, it does. Aliwell's turn. She's out of Bardic Inspirations. She's not out of abilities. Just keep curing, I think. Let's cure... No. Again. It's time for another 2d8 plus 4. Okay, 13 again. Alright, she's gonna end. I'm gonna just move her, I don't know, over here. She's just kind of pacing around, getting out of the way of any potential tokens in another plane. Mao. It's your turn.
Still nobody here, though.
Yep.
I wonder if there's a place I can hide. Can I go over to that rock?
Yeah. It's a rock. I'll
I'm
say
gonna
it's
go on the
maybe
rock.
difficult terrain if you're not, like, you're just
Well,
going
then
through
I'll
the
just use
water.
a bonus action so I can get there anyway.
I was about to say that, but it's fine. You go to
And
the
I
rock.
sit there and I wait.
And you sit there and you wait. It's Tagal's turn. Tagal's wondering if he can take out Boom Crash yet, or if he should just go into the other plane. He has, of course, no knowledge as to what's going on in the other thing, so this is solely what I'm basing this decision on. Can hit her.
She
Like-
looks pretty rough.
I know
by the
she
way.
looks pretty rough. She looks bloodied to him.
Mhm.
He deals roughly 26 damage. He can attack 3 times. That's like roughly 60 something damage. It's a toss up. I'm gonna roll. If he gets 11 or above, he's gonna stay here and try and take you out before returning. If
Mhm.
not, he's just going to try and flee.
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna try and get you before returning. So,
Come and get me, Daddy.
thou doth protest too much.
Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry.
Here we go. Meow. Yeah, it has a ton of movement speed, so he's just gonna zoom on over there and charge into Boom Crash. Charge into Boom Crash, Hellfire Lance. Boy, 11 doesn't hit you, does it? 27 does.
Mhm.
22 does.
Can I use my
Entropic Ward?
entropic ward for the last one?
Sure can. I'll re-roll it. Okay,
Now-
well, it's still
okay.
22.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to do a total of... Oh, some of these are good rolls. 35 plus 31. 66.
Wow.
Okay. Ow.
Chunk.
I'm at 8.
Now it's the
Chonk.
Nightmare's turn.
Oh man,
Okay.
if Goose poofs, we know she died.
Yep.
Goose
Goddamn.
poofs. Woo!
Which also Goose is with me if you can move him over.
You can still cast shield, right?
No, she just used her reaction. But,
Oh.
the hooves. The Nightmare is not a unicorn,
Yay.
so it doesn't have, like, multiple attacks and stuff. So it's done. Boom Crash has survived as she kind of zooms out of the way of the Nightmare, stomping its fiery hooves onto the ground. Tagal is still pursuing with the lance, but it's not quite enough to do Boom Crash in. Blood's dripping down her feathery cheek, and she just kind of wipes it away. You're done. Alright, it's Amon's Nightmare's turn.
Get us
Oh.
in there.
Alright, everybody, let's get on in to go to the ethereal plane. Why not?
Why does he sound like Mr. A? I don't like this.
Alright, you guys go into the ethereal plane.
This fucker, what's your read on this guy?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Nice. I'll slowly go through and get you guys tinted or whatever. But in the meantime, what do you want the Nightmare to do? All he's doing is using his action to get you to the ethereal plane. Do you have a direction now that you can see where Tagal and Boom Crash are?
I mean, there's like mount up. It's basically all I can really say it to do right now.
Okay. I mean, you can get on him now, I guess.
Yeah.
Easy peasy, squeezy. And Duskfoot is the last one. Alright. You guys, go into the plane. Amon, it is now your turn.
All right. Well, I see this. Like, what a fine mess I'm seeing. So I think I'm gonna. Wait, I can't move without the Nightmare. Wait, I'm mounted. So as a shit, let me look at mount combat rules.
I mean, you could always just get off.
You could just jump off and run to him.
No, this entire damn thing is a mess because it's not actually the initiative order is all fucked up.
I know that the initiative order is now fucked up, but you're now mounted, so I'll say that since it didn't move last turn, I'll say that it now uses normal rules and will just go after you.
Okay, control the mount or allowed to act so I'm controlling the mount, so I'm hijacking it. Okay.
You mount up to take control of its initiative and shit.
Okay, so I think I'm going to circle around to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it. Okay, you know what? I don't want Boom Crash to die, so
Who does?
Aw.
I have a spell that will instant kill her. That's why.
I want to
Can't-
kill her.
You can't angle that to not insta-killer?
I could, but that requires me carrying, and I don't want to do that. I'm going to whack him with a stick because the stick works.
Okay.
You also get the blessed.
Yes, also the bardic inspiration and all that stuff. So, bardic inspiration is D8, right?
Yep.
And what's blessed? D4.
Yep. Oh shit.
Okay. 16.
16 does not hit Tagal.
Huh.
It clinks
Ah.
on his armored back, and he just kind of looks over his shoulder at you.
All right. And I'm going to use my monk attack.
You get a D3 to that. That D4 at least to that.
Oh yeah.
Get a 4.
That does not hit.
Yep.
Okay. And then I guess I'll use my remaining key point to do flurry of blow. I can't do that. So that is essentially it, I think.
Well, you're here now, and that's what matters.
Mm-hmm.
Boom Crash,
We
it's your
come to
turn.
save you, boom crash, boom, boom, boom. Oh shit.
Can I remind me again? Can I cast Misty Step and then still use Eldritch Blast and attack?
Sure can.
Yeah, it's bonus
Okay.
action. So
You can
Yeah.
use a spell and a cantrip.
Okay, yay! I love that. Okay,
Oof.
so. Do.
Hey, buddy.
Okay. Okay, and I'm going for the nightmare this time.
Going ham.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. One of those hit because of its AC.
Okay.
So it takes
Gee.
5 force damage. It is pushed 10
Oink.
feet. The shadows collide with the nightmare, skittering across its armored hide. It is pushed slightly away. Anything else?
I think I used up everything that I got, so yeah.
Zumasu, you're
Very
on the same
tenderized
playing
chicken.
field.
Okay, let me just see the distance we got to cover. I'm gonna probably do the same thing I did before, combat maneuver wise. The goal. See if this hits. Nah.
That's a natural 20.
Nice. I can smite on this.
Okay.
All right.
Remember,
so-
we're doing max damage, so
Yes.
let's figure this out.
I'll just do the smite to figure out how many dice it is. I'll just see if I can nuke this. Alright, so that's how many dice? 2d8, so that seems like not enough dice.
It's because I think one of them rolled it outside of it.
Because that's 2d8, so that's 2 dice, 3 dice, 4 dice. It should be 4 dice plus 1, right? Because it's the 4th level.
Should be. What level spell were you using?
I was using a
Fourth?
4th level slot.
So it should be 5 d8s, and then plus another d8 because it's a fiend. It should be 6
Okay.
d8s. So I think that's
Okay.
definitely wrong.
Oh, let me double check what. I'll see if I. Oh shit, wrong. I got kicked out of roll 20. 1 second.
You
Let
want me to
do
just
the
roll
math on the
6
screen.
d8s? Well, actually, it's not rolled. So 6 times 8 is 48. So it would just be 48 radiant damage, yes?
48 plus 6 acid damage plus 6 plus 8 cold damage plus the thing itself does 2d8, right?
The thing itself? What do you mean?
The axe. I have to double check because roll
The axe
20
does
had 3 looks.
1d8.
1d8. Okay. So that's 56 damage from that's not reduced plus another 7 damage. It's going to be 63 damage.
Well, hold on. The cold is halved. The acid is halved. That's 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've
it's
already
56
included
plus-
your smite damage. The other radiant damage from your base attack is
Oh,
8.
I forgot that other radiant, so it's actually going to be higher. It's going to be 71 then.
I'm going through it bit by bit. And then the axe damage is a d8 plus 3 for your strength, plus 3 because it's a magic weapon. So that's going to be
77.
14 to... Well, I'm doing it in chunks because it's easier
Yes.
for my math.
Plus also different resistances and stuff.
That's
Yeah.
why I had to do it that way. Okay. It is at 2 hit points.
Neat. Second attack. Critical miss.
You win some, you lose some.
She giveth and she taketh away.
I can't complain.
Dust
and then
Flicker
this-
streams towards the Nightmare, who is just as surprised to see you as he was to see the other Nightmare, wasn't realizing that he would bring friends with him. As you go in, you kind of do like a Captain America kind of move, I guess more Thor kind of move, where you just throw the hammer at him and it immediately returns to your hand, boom, and it goes into his chest. He coughs up fiery blood and guts. And you go to swipe at him again, and the horse rears back, just barely getting Tagal out of your arm's reach. But he is critically injured. Dust Flicker disengages from the Nightmare as it tries to stomp into Dust Flicker as well, but disengage is removement. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
It's Anayuel's turn. Well, I suppose it's just us here now.
Yeah, stop
Just-
talking to me.
Man, Mao is rude.
Not one for conversation, I suppose.
Nope. Keep an eye on the bird. If the bird dies, then that means Boom Crash is dead, and we're fucked.
Understood. Your bravery will be written about, but I hope that your friends are successful.
But your manners will not be, because it'd be too explicit.
I will tactfully leave out your manners. Although it could make an interesting foil for... You know what, never mind.
Do you ever? Okay, there we go.
Now, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna hold an action. Just gonna keep trying to perceive and look around. Could I also, I guess, do a perception check to see if maybe the Kieran's kind of roaming about?
Sure. Perception check.
See if there's arrows in the sky hitting each other.
Okay, hold on. Checking. Gosh dang, Kieran. Alright. You do not see the Kieran nearby.
No. Holding action.
Right. It's Degal's turn. This boy at 2 HP. Yeah. Sure is. Sure.
Can have him come back to the material plane so I can shoot him.
Sure could. Sure could.
Doesn't know what's waiting for him.
I gotta get out of here. Oh no!
Whip.
Right. I'm gonna have... the Nightmare move 5 feet this way. Provokes an attack from the Nightmare of Amon.
Sorry, I was helping Boom Crash out. What's going on to me?
The Nightmare that you're riding has an attack of opportunity against the other Nightmare.
Okay, okay.
Nightmare
Caleb?
fight!
Attack hooves.
Okay, with the barding, that does not hit.
Okay.
Nightmare stomps uselessly in the ground. Well, in the air. Whatever. Who cares? Now he's gonna fly over here, try to finish off Boom Crash with a lance. Actually, the Nightmare's going to try and finish off Crash. Let's do hooves first. Okay, that misses. So Tagal, this time, instead of doing his Hellfire Lance, let's... No. He has another ability, but I don't think it's going to be very useful, and I think he would know the capabilities of a paladin and stuff. So, he's going to attack Boom
Hi.
Crash. Okay. Any responses, Boom Crash? On the stack.
I got nothing.
Okay. I just figured I'd ask.
I appreciate it.
You take some damage.
Okay, I'm down.
He's going to use his second attack on you.
Okay.
You take 2 failed death saves.
Okay.
Christ.
He takes his third attack, and he uses it on you.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do it.
Christ.
Tagal then leaps from his nightmare and says, "Distract them! That's an order!" The nightmare just kind of begrudgingly turns towards you guys, and Tagal goes, "Whoop, whoop, 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 whoop," and runs down to the south.
Oh no. Oh, don't worry. I'll get him, guys.
Fuck. I just saw Goose pop. I'm just like, no.
Goose has, in fact, popped like a little balloon. Narzagon at least will do its movement. That's the ruler. Okay, so we can get a little bit further. Boop. Okay, he's gonna run away. He's instructed the nightmare to defend him. Amon's nightmare's turns. Well,
Okay.
I guess technically it's going after
Yeah, I
you,
mean,
so
the
Amon.
turns are back to back.
It
so
took its
anyway.
control back.
Okay, I'm gonna interpose myself between them, and just gonna do. Oh shit! Where is it? Let me look it up. Okay, divine word. So 30 feet, everyone within. So it's gonna be those two. Must make a charisma saving throw.
Right. Including Dan.
I
Within
got
30
this-
feet. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, sorry, Dan. Try
Try and do good.
I have- I have
not to
good
die.
charisma, I think.
Oh yeah, you're a fucking paladin. You'll be fine.
Yeah, the Narzagon
yeah.
does too, so we'll see.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Oh, the Narzagon rolled a 3.
Wait, Narsgon?
Yeah, that's Tagal.
Okay.
That's
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
The
It's the
Pegasus
type of
got
demon
nuked.
that he is. And the Nightmare also failed.
Okay, so in a descending order, 20 hit points, or ascending order, 20 hit points or fewer, killed instantly. 30 hit points or fewer, blind, deafened, and stunned for 1 hour. 40 hit points or fewer, deafened and blind for 10 minutes. 50 hit points or fewer, deafened for 1 minute.
Dust Flicker has full hit points, so that doesn't affect Dust Flicker. Who has
Just
59.
like, just like, looks for a second like he saw the sun. He's like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah, like this thing kills like peasants instantly because it's 20 hit points or fewer. Everything just dies.
Yeah, they had hit 20 hit points or fewer, so you utter a divine word that was not meant to be uttered by mortals, and the Nightmare and the Devil both clap their hands over their ears, and screaming, they are cast back to their mortal, to their other realms. They basically died.
The word is moist.
Moist.
Now all the organs are stuck.
It's not whomst.
Anyway, it's like, well, we gotta fetch this one.
Wait.
Um,
I got an effect for this.
Oh yeah, the voice filter.
Moist.
Didn't go through.
Darn it. Hold on.
Good emphasis.
I see. It wasn't on.
Are we still in initiative?
Moist.
Nope.
Nope, it still
No.
doesn't work. You
Why does it
suck.
still not work?
It's funnier this way.
It's Boom Crash's turn, but actually, your turn is next anyway. So you do what you gotta do.
I could actually save her. That's why I'm asking if initiative is still going or not.
Chris.
I'm
Yeah, we hear you.
moist.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we did it now.
We're gonna let it-
Proud of you. Slow clap.
So many
Go.
voice mod disconnected itself from Discord, so I had to change all the settings on both ends. Stupid thing. All right, now, yeah,
Still initiative?
we'll keep initiative for now.
Okay.
So, Amon, it's the end of your turn. Yes, do Boom Crash, who is dead.
Yeah.
Zumasu.
Dust Flicker, me gonna ride over. I'm gonna cast Revive. Still got a third level spell slot.
Okay, and that wastes some diamonds, I think.
Yeah. Pachoo.
Okay, Boom Crash is brought briefly back from her brief stint with death, turned to the land of the living. Well, the ethereal plane, but close enough.
I like to think that the diamonds in my hands kind of turn into an incorporeal slush that I kind of smush into her wounds and then they heal up.
Weird, but I'll allow it.
Ooh, I just got healed by magic lube. I don't like
Exactly.
Like eye drops.
No,
It's
just a lot of
weird.
A&D. A&D fixes everything. There you go, you're good to go, kid.
it. Oh my god, I hate it. How much HP do I have?
You have one.
You have
You're
one.
one. You're
Okay.
just up.
I can
Okay,
do
good.
that. Oh, that sucked. That was
Yeah.
dumb. I'm not gonna do that again.
I mean, I
What,
think
is
it
it good?
kind of helped. We're good. Ugh.
We're good? Do we have the body?
Yeah, I
To
was
bring
gonna
it
ask, is there anything left over
No,
from
they
their
poofed.
fiends?
No. The Narzagon just dissipated. It wasn't its home plane, so it doesn't leave a body when it dies.
It doesn't leave armor or anything?
Nope.
Damn.
Okay, well, at least we have a witness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Double check
Anyway.
the amount of revival.
Let's
Oh.
get out of here.
I still got a bunch
So-
of diamonds I can use for.
Try not to
It's gonna
panic.
take a couple turns to get us all back, but we can do
Yeah,
it.
sure.
This is going to be the most painful 2 seconds for Mao to sit here and not know what the fuck is going on.
Elena's just gonna land on Mao's shoulder and just be like, oh fuck, you're hiding.
No, I'm just on top of a rock like Legolas.
She's gonna fly over and just kind of like see your concern and probably just try to communicate. Just like, it's fine, it's fine.
I don't speak rabbit.
Yeah, so do you want to do a sense motive on her?
Honestly,
Or
I
pers-
think I'd be too distracted and trying to wait for an enemy or somebody else to appear. I wouldn't be paying attention to her.
Yeah, you aren't paying attention to her.
No.
She just wants to be your friend so bad.
And that's desperate, and no one likes a desperate friend, alright?
But if they looked like Morph and they were adorable like Morph, they'd be fine with that. From Treasure Planet, they're cute.
I mean, she can actually change shape into a bunch of different things.
Why doesn't she?
Because she can fly in this form, and the only other one that can fly is a dove.
Oh, that's her.
Now, your AC, is it less than 22?
Yes, it is.
Oh no!
I was just asking.
I'm just asking for a friend.
We're going to do that.
I do have gloves of missile snaring if it's a
Oh, it's
ranged
fine.
attack.
You don't need to. Yeah, so let's do.
Just think I can catch it.
Okay, you take 80 damage.
What the what?
Uncanny dodge this shit if you can.
She
Uncanny
did
Dodge
not
needs to
see it
see.
coming.
Katie?
Is it an area effect?
It is an attack. You did not see it coming.
The only one that I can do is if it is a ranged attack, and I can use the gloves of missile snaring to help lower some of the damage. Is it ranged?
Let me look up gloves.
They automatically try to do it. It's a reaction. Even then, it's only rolling just a d10 plus dex to minimize some of the damage. it would be enough to keep me alive.
Paris, why do you want the campaign to end so desperately? So,
Okay, Mao, go ahead. Your
I can
hand
use my reaction.
Yeah, your hand instinctively flies towards a missile.
So that is plus. So it's 5 plus 4. 5 plus 5. So I minimize the damage by 10. So I take 70 damage instead.
Yep.
Or was it? Sorry, you said 88.
No, it was 80, I believe.
Oh, it was 80. Okay.
You barely up.
I'm
Okay.
at 7. Again.
It was a
Uh,
good thing she kept healing you.
It
And
caught a
Ayuel just
bomb.
kind of looks, glances towards you again, and suddenly you're like, you've got an arrow just sticking out of you, and a blaze of green flame just bursts forth from the sudden appearance of this thing. The glove has tilted the arrow just slightly away from your heart. Elena is suddenly surprised as well. Anayuel looks up and around. What in the 9 was that?
What in the 9? You mean the 9 hells or something else?
Well, as an expletive.
Right.
We know everything in the 7 mounting heavens.
Jesus fuck. Oh my god. I mean, Hyronious fuck. I
Alright.
guess I'm just gonna try and run and hide if it's my turn.
Sure. Make that attempt.
That's what I get for standing on top of a fucking rock.
Elena's gonna try and
You
stick-
slide
she can
down off
heal
the
you.
rock into the water and try your best to hide.
Yep.
It seems to come from the woods, to the best of your knowledge. So it did come from like over
Okay.
to the east. Came from the east.
Weast?
Okay. You seem pretty well hidden. Elena is of course invisible. Right.
I guess I also could item interact.
You could.
I have a greater... Ooh, I have a gem of superior healing.
You can use that
Bonus
as a bonus action. Because of the
I do
gem
that.
property.
Yes.
And what type was it you said?
A gem of superior healing.
We'll do superior healing. You heal 26 hit points.
Just 1, 2, 3. Yank and drink.
Press the gem to the wound that has been
Right.
revealed, and it seals up, thankfully giving you a bit of reprieve. Amon, it's you and the Nightmare's turn.
all right, huddle up. Actually, I just realized.
There's too many people.
Yeah, there's too many people.
You gotta take a few trips.
Oh, I'll just abandon someone. Okay, but okay.
Abandon the horse.
But you can abandon
Oh.
Dust Flicker.
Yeah.
I was about to do that, but okay. So you know what? Zoop. We're gonna get the carpet's not near me. Like the carpet's in
Oh,
the
the carpet's in the
material.
other dimension.
Yeah, carpet's in the material realm. So 3 people and my nightmare materialize. Whoop.
So you're leaving Dust
So?
Flicker behind.
I understand. I need time, but I can bring you back.
I understand. I will find my way back to you.
Who has the Talkie gems?
You and me, actually.
Oh, the moment that I see you return then, you're getting a message saying, you need to fucking hide, something else is here.
Wait, Bump Crash, we just beat the other guy. Bump Crash went down, but we got her back up.
You guys appear in the mortal realm. Anayuel has her bow drawn and she's looking around. You don't see where Mao is, but you heard that message from her. Anayuel, as she sees you return, there's something here. It just attacked Mao. There was a flash of green fire.
Fuck.
Lady,
I
I
just
didn't give
do
you
it
my
in-
name.
I just do. Well, we've been saying it out loud. I
God
think.
damn it.
Your name is well known in the annals of history.
Shit.
I can't sense shit.
Well, either way, it's Amon's turn. All he's done is order the nightmare, so...
Okay. So in that case, all right. You know what? Boomcrash is badly hurt, so I think I'm just gonna crank up her healing. Uh, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6d8. Oh wait, no, I got that wrong. Hold on. Bone Crash heals 33.
Cool. Thank you.
And I have no idea what's going on. Ooh.
All right, Boom Crash. It's your turn.
I'm going to. I don't see Mal. Annuel has definitely said that there's something else here, so I'm gonna sort of hunker and ready in action to shoot fucking Eldritch Blast at the next thing that pops out and is aggressive.
It is me! Fuck, I died.
Should have been more specific. All right, you ready your action, Zumasu. It's your turn.
Pum, 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 pum. I don't got no mount no more. Do I know where the carpet is?
Yeah, I mean, Amon kind of left it. It's kind of like floating a bit off the ground.
I'm gonna go jump on that carpet. I want to be able to fly in the open area. Jump on the carpet so I have better mobility, and then I'm just gonna go underneath the trees over here.
Okay. Duck into the trees.
Does that count as an action?
To hide, yes.
Oh, to hide again. I wasn't necessarily hiding. I'm just ducking cover-wise.
Well, going behind cover is not an action. That's just
Okay. And then I'll ready an action to shoot if something appears that's hostile with Eldritch Blast.
you're going behind cover from the direction that they're going. Probably be more.
Well,
Here.
I just didn't know how much movement speed I technically have from that.
60 feet.
Yeah.
You're on a carpet.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay.
You move 10, 12 feet. I guess we could swing it. Right. It's Nahuel's turn. What can she do? She's been healing.
Get some cover.
She's gonna turn invisible.
That's
A
pretty
shimmer
good.
of radiant light. She dons some invisibility. Let us hide.
Oh.
Alright. Next. Now, it's your turn.
Can I try to peek around the rock to perceive?
Try that. Perception check. Glance out into the woods. Nothing catches your eye.
This would have been a great time for that fireball. Do I have anything? Nope, I do not. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna hold my action. Sumasu, can you see anything from the other side?
I can try and roll a perception, but probably will not be able to see anything.
Well, otherwise I am pinned down and I am wading in water at waist level, so
We
at
know
least
that
I have a place to pee in.
Do you
I
know
don't
where
see
the
shit.
the rough direction the arrow is coming from?
Just east. Somewhere in the
okay.
woods.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't say anything, so I was just
Sorry,
wondering.
I advanced it. But,
Okay. So over there, do we still have the Mile? Do you have the arrow? That was shot in you?
Oh, yeah, did that keep? Did I still have it? Or was it a magical flaming green arrow that just dissipated after I pulled it out?
it just kind of dissipated after you pulled.
Okay.
But that's still information, so.
Thank you.
So, in that case, I think I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy and just create an earthquake around here into the east. See what
Nice.
shakes.
Okay, you create tremors that echo into the forest. Some birds are disturbed, but nothing else really seems to immediately come out.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Boom crash, anything?
I'm still gonna hold my ready to action. I think, because there's nothing to attack, but there's still a threat, so I'm ready.
Okay. Zumasu. Holding.
If I try to pray to glitter gold, that would be an action, right?
Yeah.
Boom crash is better at hitting something. Yeah, I'm gonna try and ask glitter gold for help. So I'll try a religion check, pray check, or whatever.
Yeah, make a religion check.
Can I add my bless to that?
Believe that is for saving throws, so no.
Okay. Didn't know if it overlapped in this weird situation. Nope! I don't think that's gonna be enough.
Try and pray out to Glitter Gold, but there's no response. It's the best of your knowledge. Okay.
Man, this feels like
I don't know enough gnomes. I don't know what I'm supposed to be praying for. Just saying gnomes doesn't feel like it helps.
Nayuel just kind of floats over towards where Zumasu is, while invisible, and just whispers to let you know that she's there. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that was, but it doesn't seem to be coming back.
Can you try and pray the glitter gold? Let him know.
I'm invisible for an hour. I can try and find help.
I guess that'd be good.
I'll try and
relay it
report
to the
what's
others.
happened.
Yeah.
Nayuel vanishes.
Oh, I do let her know we did take care of the other guy in the ethereal plane.
Understood. We're very brave today. And she flies off.
Now, the bard lady just went to get help. For now, she's invisible.
She's gonna die.
Right. At this
I hope
point,
she doesn't die.
you guys wait for a tense few moments, but nothing else happens. Eventually, you calm down, and we exit combat.
Oh,
Right.
okay. I was getting ready to like go all crazy on their ass, but
What's the deal with your wraiths, by the way? Your ghostly guys. Have they had enough time to find anything?
wait, what are you talking about?
The ghosts you summoned earlier to go look for the hunt specimen. Technically, this whole time they've been still looking, so I'm wondering what's happened with them.
I mean, they haven't reported back, so you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fair enough.
They still haven't found anything, I guess.
So I go over to Bakitake. Now, where should we? Do we want to cluster? How we want to move out of here?
I don't know. I'm gonna like go over to the nightmare horse and hide behind the nightmare. Be like, all right, I'm staying here as you move, using your horse as a shield.
Boom Crash is gonna sort of. I think she's gonna be like, okay, how's everybody doing? And starts poking around at Shakti and seeing if he's doing it, like if he has anything interesting or how he
Hey.
died.
I propose. I know this. We're in kind of a dire straits, but I propose we take a 10-minute lunch.
Can we not do it
Yeah.
in the puddle?
Did you prepare
Um,
catnap?
No. Heroes Feast. I
Oh.
feel like for once that this might be the time to use it.
I can use prayer of healing as well.
Yeah.
Should we just go find some cover and do this? Because I say we should do it under a tree, probably.
Yeah.
Would be nice under a tree.
Nice little
you're
picnic.
kidding.
We can do
We
it
have a
right
nice
under where Dusk Flicker once was.
That
Was
sounds
still
great.
waiting in the ethereal plane.
I might have to bring him back tomorrow, but
I mean, I could go back, but I just don't want to. So
If you go back and bring him back real quick, that means I can fly without having to use your carpet, which would be much appreciated combat
Oh, okay,
technically.
okay, fine. Okay, you convinced me. We don't have to share anymore. Okay, okay.
I don't have to share.
Zappity zippity. 12 seconds later, we're back.
It does flicker. I give you a hug. Sorry about that, buddy. All right.
So,
Can't hear you, Chris, if you're talking.
is Chris talking at all?
Oh,
It
damn.
sounded like he was. But
Yeah, I was.
yeah, I didn't hear you.
Muted myself somehow. Must have hit my leg or something.
Hmm.
Dust Flicker returns and assures you that that everything's okay.
Okay. We
They
gotta
knew you
hold
would
down,
come.
buddy.
They knew you would return.
Mm-hmm. Such clairvoyance. Anyway, I say that I just want to get the spell over with Hero's Feast. I've been preparing it like every single goddamn day, and we never had a good chance to use it.
It's bowl time.
Yeah.
You do a bowl with your friends.
So it's a 10-minute casting time, and you get a full Thanksgiving feast. Oh man, I should have saved the spell on the Thanksgiving weekend. Oh well.
You have
but
another bowl.
Yeah. So you're cured of all diseases and poison, immune to poison and being frightened, and make all wisdom saving throws with advantage. And hit points and maximum is increased by 2d10, and you gain the same amount of hit points.
So we essentially gain 2d10 hit points.
Do you
Yeah.
roll the 2d10?
You know what? You guys decide how much you want to eat, so you guys roll it. How about that?
Okay.
Kind of cute.
The question prayer healing. We're taking just everybody. I guess just gets 10 healing because I rolled poorly. So add another 10 to your guys' healing.
Oh, you did roll.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 on one of the die.
Right, and then you guys are what, immune to fear for the next 8 hours or so?
So 24 hours. The 24 hours, and make all wisdom saving throws with advantage.
Oh, the mounts and the pets get the extra too, right? Because they can eat.
Fine. Grumble, grumble.
The
Actually,
fucker
let
looked
me
at you
see,
concerned because he thought you and him were chill.
Yeah, it doesn't actually. Oh, it says I bring forth a great feast, so it doesn't actually have a limit of how many people can partake. So yes.
I think it does say up to 10 creatures can eat at some point.
You bring forth a great feast. Creatures. No, there's nothing about that, because.
Up to 12 creatures can partake of the feast.
Okay.
It's like right there.
All right, up to 12. Fine.
Elena's chunky now.
Yeah.
It was already fat rabbit. It'll make for a nice stew.
No, protein poisoning.
I mean, this is part of a feast. You can eat. It's not like this, like the only meal. It'll be
Fair.
fine.
Yeah. So we're doing this, and it's on top of like a short rest.
This is
If you want
just
to take
like
an hour.
If we want to take an hour, right now it's only been 10 minutes.
Okay. I mean, plus 12 HP is still better than sitting at 7.
Did you also add the 10 from the little prayer healing?
Oh no. Okay, so I'll do that too.
Did you add the 10 boom crash from the prayer healing?
Yes, I did.
Oh damn! Oh yeah, you were at 1. You had a bad time.
Yeah, I'm at 1. So yeah, no, it's you guys have done real good for me. I died.
Yeah. Okay, that's actually, we should consult with the warlocks. Boom Crash, would you like to spend an hour for extra healing and spell slots, or do you think we should go try and look for other peeps?
I mean, we still have a mission objective, and the dude who was like casually murdering motherfuckers is no longer doing so. And
But somebody just sniped Mao for a big old chest wound.
Yeah, I feel like that's whatever that is not over. Yeah.
Okay, but like, how many people were there? So he killed the dryad lady.
Yep.
He killed the cat boy.
Yep. So none of his puppies.
And none of his puppies.
Nayuel
but-
claims that he killed the marble Deva as well.
Right. Yes.
Oh
that's
yeah, the
great.
Marble Deva. So we have like Elf Bro and like
Artemis.
our target. Who is there anybody else that I'm forgetting?
No, I don't.
other
I think
than-
that's it.
Other than the
Yeah.
bard lady.
So someone might have taken a cheap shot until they attack again. Like we can't really act on it. So
Carpet and
Although-
fly away.
Although the
I
longer
think we still need to find an arrow.
So let's just look for Artemis, I think might be the better thing anyway, for maybe their safety as well.
Yeah.
Just jack a arrow. We'll just be straight with her and say, look, we need the arrow. And we'll just
We need the arrow. Somebody's after us. Somebody's after you. Possibly bad things just went down.
Remember what our client said is that she's not going to want to give an arrow up.
We
Yeah.
could tell her we helped destroy an outsider, which is true.
At this stage, I don't think consent matters.
Yeah, no, it's we need a fucking arrow. So let's
Yeah.
find Artemis and then we can worry about strategy depending on what we got. So
And
it's
then-
not a
and-
plan, let's just act and then
and
plan.
depending on the arrow, and depending on the attitude.
Yeah.
I
we'll-
think
we'll
if
adjust.
anything, we as a group could show up to Artemis to let them know what's happening, but then Mao could probably try and steal one, because I could still cast invisibility on Mao if necessary, and then while we're talking
Yeah,
with
exactly.
her.
So let's go.
Okay.
Let's take care of it.
Well, okay, let's go, but where the hell is she?
Yeah, we have to do some tracking here.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's roll.
You guys finish up your feast and your discussion. Eventually, Anayuel returns to you all.
That was fast.
It was at least 10 minutes.
Well, her
Yeah.
thing lasts for an hour, doesn't it?
Yeah,
She returns
she's
to you,
still
and
invisible.
she becomes visible at this
Okay.
point.
Ah.
Just to at least show you guys that she's the here. She arrives. I don't know where Garl is, and I do not know where Corellin is. Which
No.
I should be able to find them. Perhaps they're
You
hiding,
can't
but
find
there's
them, there's not responding, or like they're not anywhere near to be found type of deal.
I should be able to reach Garl at least. He's moderating this event, but I cannot reach him.
That's not good.
Okay, do we go back to the starting point?
That sounds like a good idea.
I went there. He was not to be found. That's where he would have been if he was there.
Was the site disturbed or anything? Any sign of battle or whatever?
None that I could tell, but my abilities for that are limited.
How do you track a god? I'm not really sure how.
The god
Well,
does
hold
not
on.
want to be found. It is very hard to find one.
Other question: was that village still there?
What village?
There was a village for like gnomes and stuff.
That's
On
on the
the
other
It's
side
on
of
the other
Oh,
wall.
It's
on the
literally the
side,
other
yeah.
side of the world.
yeah. It's on the
I'm-
flip side.
Yeah, I'm trying to, because if she can't find the gods here on their plane, that's also kind of concerning. Like, what if we're actually not on their plane anymore?
We've been all like,
Maybe? I don't know. We were fighting a fucking devil. How the fuck did that get here?
well, the thing is, like, it's first of all, like cloning a plane is kind of a big deal. It seems like a roundabout way of doing things.
I mean, it could be illusion-y stuff.
Someone
Granted,
slap me. I need to make sure this is real.
I mean, if Boom Crash's eyes can't see through some of the shenanigans, that's actually telling too.
Wasn't that mostly just darkness?
I thought Devil's Sight lets her see it through magic.
It's
stuff.
not true sight.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not true sight. I don't have true sight. I can just see through all darkness,
Oh, okay. I was
magical
mistaking
and
it for
non-magical. I do have a lantern of revealing,
That can reveal
Um,
invisibility, yeah.
which can
Mhm.
reveal invisibility, but I don't have anything more interesting than that.
I just realized something. I get maybe my ability that I never freaking use might work. Does Divine Sense work on celestial gods?
It would.
Within 30 feet?
I would say gods are celestials, yes.
Okay, it's 60 feet.
Oh, 60. All right,
Yeah.
60 feet. So this map.
Yeah, this big old map.
Do we still have locate creature available? Because they are still hunting a Kieran, so we could find the Kieran. We can possibly find them.
Look. If we could find the Kieran, we would have done so already. I think.
Anayuel shakes her head. Kirans are able to hide their senses from divination.
Well,
Most
fuck.
gods can do that as well.
Someone pray, but try really try.
I mean, whenever I do, I still got the headache from the resurrection, man.
I can try and join us in prayer.
I'm not holding hands.
Okay, I'm gonna pray to the new rule because obviously other guys can't be contacted. And go like, actually, I wonder if it's been a while. So
Can you divination stuff?
no, first I don't think I have divination, but I'm gonna do divine intervention first. The rule,
I believe you tried to use that at the Times of Myth, yeah?
yeah.
It has
how
not been
long-
it has not been a week since that.
Okay.
It's only been like maybe 4 days.
Wait. Did it succeed at Times of Myth? If it didn't,
Oh,
yeah. If it didn't, I can do it every single day.
I don't think it did.
I don't think it did, so I think you can totally do that.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it. I mean, it's not
What,
gonna
what
work
is your
anyway.
request?
Like show us the path to the gods here, so that that's judgment may fall So because I gotta make this edgy, like Neuro's not gonna listen to me if I don't make this edgy, and then Neuro doesn't listen to me because it was too edgy. God damn it! All right, that was my action. Let me see if I have any spells. I don't think I do. I didn't think I prepared any. Yeah, I did not prepare any communication spells today, so sorry, no divination or anything like that.
Well, the other option is we turn into arsonists and we start blowing up this entire area, destroying all the tiny little creatures here, and piss off all the gods to see if they come flocking to us.
I hate that idea.
Just saying.
I like that it's an option, but I still hate it.
I am
think we could cause
against
us
the
to-
destruction of the forest, but I also understand those merits and the desperation. I will offer that I do have. I know I mentioned it earlier, but she does have catnap prepared. If you guys want to rest, take a short rest in 10 minutes instead of an hour.
Power nap.
That is compelling.
However,
Yeah, I'll get
you
my
would all
second
be
short rest.
rendered unconscious while she does that.
Ah.
I don't like that.
So
No.
she could
Okay, no.
choose one of you. You can be shaken awake with an action. So if some of you are fine with staying awake, or maybe the familiars or something,
Yeah, could we have Dust Flicker and Elena be our guards?
You guys can take a cat nap in the pocket, and
Yeah.
then I can just dump you out at right at the 10 minutes so you don't suffocate. In your
No,
sleep.
no. I don't trust that. Okay, so the nightmare, Dust Flicker, and Elena, the three familiars, they are healthy anyway. So
Yeah,
just
they
keep
don't
them-
need spell slots and shit.
and
Yeah.
Anayuel can also try and because she didn't take any damage, she
Yeah.
can also keep
Well, I
watch.
don't trust her. I'm not gonna say that, but I don't trust her either. So
Well, she'll
Yeah.
still offer it.
yeah. So we'll take that. We'll leave. Just leave these three things. Elena, Dust Flicker, and my nightmare. I'll leave them alone. We'll take it.
All right.
And then I'm gonna flop to the ground face first.
just plank the ground.
Yeah.
I
Get
didn't
my 5 level
cast the spell yet, but
My body is ready.
He sleeps in a very particular way.
It's like a
He
He
vampire.
doesn't
but
do
like
that, he
that?
snores.
oh, I see. Is
Well,
everyone? Is everyone
Amon
ready?
has put himself in a very vulnerable position, so Boomcrash is going to take the opportunity to get in a snuggle.
Hold on a second. I'm just gonna drag him closer to underneath the tree. Over
He's
there.
not
wasn't-
asleep yet. He can move.
Yeah.
I do not resist. I just don't.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, yeah, no, snuggle puddle. Come on, puppy pile. Let's do this.
Okay, you got this, Elena. You got this, Dust Flicker. Trusting you guys.
Of course. The nightmare
Alright.
just nods.
You're cool too, Mr. Nightmare. Mrs. Nightmare? I'm not sure.
Can I inside check the angel just to make sure?
Certainly
'cause
try.
I've tried and I failed.
Mm.
Boom Crash mostly trusts her, so
To the best of your knowledge, she seems to be kosher.
yeah.
Okay. Guys get into your little friendship puddle, and Ayuel begins singing a lullaby. Starts lulling you all to sleep. To blissful, blissful slumber. Guys
roll them hit dice.
have hasty dreams. Let's roll those hit dice. Your dreams are not disturbed.
All right, let's see.
60. Ah, my hit dice went all wonky.
Wait, that's it.
Was there a macro for that?
Yeah, I think you can enable it if you don't have it enabled.
Yeah, whatever. I'll just do the math myself.
It's low because it's only adding 1 + 2 instead of a +2 for every
Yeah, just
hit dice.
just do the math.
Yeah. So, sigh, math. I hate it. I
If
went
you
to
do the
art
dice,
school
if you
specifically
could,
to
you
avoid
could
it.
just you could do it in the dice roller by choosing the amount of hit die based on the constitution.
I know, but the button also does it, and I can put masturbation as the activity. So
Nice.
that's always fun.
Hilarious.
Wait,
Like-
where is this short rest? Oh, I see it.
Yeah, I guess that macro isn't quite working. But I haven't really touched that macros for a long time, so you take short rests however you feel like it.
It helps them sleep and get comfortable.
Very brooding as you literally are asleep.
I brood while I'm asleep.
I guess by definition, sure. Alright. You guys restore what hit points you can during this little catnap brought on by Anayuel's sweetie dreams.
Power
Guys-
is great.
You guys are awakened. You are still heroically feasted. Still, Amon has death ward on him still. All of your familiars and stuff are there, except for Goose, who popped. Boom Crash died that one time. We all remember that.
Less, I think, is done.
And
Less.
Anayuel looks back over her shoulder. Looks like we were undisturbed. Are you feeling better?
Yes, thank you.
Believe it or not, that's the first time I've slept well in 48 hours.
Sometimes the magic does help.
Well, not being cursed also helps.
Yeah, we have a day sometimes.
We have a week sometimes.
Oi. We'll get
Well,
on top of Dust Flicker.
Yep,
Uh,
pull out the carpet.
Elena's gonna fly over to Boom Crash and land on on their shoulder.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess
I mean, we can go directly up above the trees first.
Get a
Yeah.
vantage point and then see if we can
Yeah.
find a direction.
Yep. So let's go.
Just look
So-
for arrows hitting other arrows, because if they're still trying to prevent each other from hitting it, that would be a thing.
So
Mhm.
are we gonna do like survival checks here, perception checks here? What would be the best way to go skill wise doing this?
Let's I guess perception works if you're just glancing. If you want to track something specifically, then that would be more in the survival route.
I'll help whoever's trying to do the tracking because I'm bad at all of this right now.
I'll do survival.
Okay, so I'm just basically between my 3 familiars and myself looking for other stuff. Like, is this useful, Amon? Is this useful?
Boom Crash is
there's
just looking
16.
around because she's a city girl and she doesn't know shit.
I'm gonna take us
Nice
onto the
perceptions.
other map for now, because you guys are like leaving this patch of ground, I guess. And because It's more thematic to where you guys
That
are.
cow is awfully suspicious, being upside down and
Oh yeah,
everything.
Chris.
Yeah.
I'm going to return the nightmare to the statue form
Okay.
because I can't carry it within on the carpet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So delete the nightmare, please.
Just imagining this giant horse standing on the carpet, but its hooves are just like on the corners.
The new and improved T posing for Dominus.
Yeah. Horse style.
Right. Cool. So let's look at these checks. Mao. You and Boom Crash are glancing around over the treetops of Shurok. Twilight version, or the Twilight half of Bitopia. And weren't seeing the regular blasts of fire, or not fire, the blasts of arrows like shattering against each other in the air. There's no real signs of that. You recall that did sort of calm down as the hunt went on. The Kirin started going into deeper hiding. But you do notice something that does catch your eye as the hallucinatory terrain kind of went away as soon as combat started, so you were kind of in that foresty area. But you notice that in a small clearing there is a bit of grass beneath the trees that you can see just between the leaves that has been like burnt away. You don't know if it's maybe from one of the Narzagon's, one of Tagal's attacks or not.
Was it my fireball?
It catches your eye. It's not around that area where you threw the
Oh, okay.
fireball, so
I-
you're not sure.
Fly up over to Boom Crash. I'm like, hey, you see that, right?
Yeah. Let's check it out. It's an anomaly. Someplace to start.
Right, get two people down to astrometrics and figure out what's this anomaly.
Yeah, how big does this spot appear to be as we get closer? Is it like a small spot or is it like a massive spot, like a god blew up?
It's a fairly large. It takes up a large space, like 10 foot
Oh,
by
okay.
10 foot space. As you go towards it and get into beneath the canopy, you can see that it's actually a strange symbol. It's got like weird arcane markings, swirling in different patterns. It looks like there's a few different colors blasted into the ground here.
Crop circles. We've got aliens now. Not even fighting gods, we're fighting aliens.
It's a very odd-looking symbol. It would take some difficulty to figure out what it means.
Could we come down and look? Because we'd
Can
see
I
where they were
cast
headed.
comprehend languages?
That probably would not work, as it doesn't seem to be any language explicitly. It's just magical in some way.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a magical
Oh.
glyph. Amon,
Okay, alright.
with your survival check, there's still no sign of the Kirin, or any of the other gods for that matter. They have left no signs of their passage, except for, I guess, that giant, big, burnt symbol on the ground. But Mao and Boom Crash were able to spot that and can call you guys over.
Yeah. And we do so.
Hmm.
May I do an arcana check now?
You certainly can.
Okay. Oh, yay.
23. This is fairly complex stuff, but thanks to your knowledge of wizardry, you think that this is some sort of deep, magical rune. It would be hard to replicate it exactly, because it looks like there was something involved in its creation, rather than just the shapes of it. Whatever those strange colors are that are lingering beyond it. What it seems to be is some sort of abjuration magic, and it seems to be similar to a banishment effect.
Oh.
From the best of your knowledge, this seems to be the remnants of a spell meant to banish a god.
Holy shit.
What the fuck could do that?
I mean, that doesn't kill a god,
No,
It
but
sends them back to
banishes
their home
them.
plane.
but still, to overcome a god's power is pretty. Even an avatar is still pretty impressive.
Yeah, they can roll a 1.
Can I do an investigation around it to look for anything else that might be telling?
Yeah, you can try that.
Can I get help from my familiars?
Get some help.
Like help
yeah.
with the stuff? Okay.
Lena is flitting around the place. Dust Flicker is also kind of sniffing the ground as you
I
hop
got a
off of
16 because of the negatives.
This is the negatives, yes. As you're looking around, see some hints that there was a struggle here. Even your 16 is able to identify the notes of this. It's hard to tell exactly what happened, but it looks like there was a bit of almost a magical firefight. You see like blast marks on the ground that have upturned some rocks and destroyed some plants. There's scorch marks on the nearby trees. Some of the limbs have completely been stripped of leaves from the fire. There was some sort of struggle here, and it's hard to tell anything else beyond that.
Mon, take a look. Maybe you can see if you could track anything, like if somebody went a certain way or something.
All right. What do you want?
Basically, I want you to roll a survival to see if you can track if something went in a direction or not. Show you all the like stuff.
He wants you to CSI this shit.
No, I was asking for what kind of role.
Maybe religion?
Well, I figured tracking because this would be like, where did they go? Which direction did they go?
That's what I was asking Chris.
Oh, I thought you were asking Dan what he wanted you to do.
Yeah, which involves me making a roll.
Well, if he's asking you for tracking, then that's survival. He's asking you for figuring out what happened. That's more like investigation, I guess.
So I rolled for tracking because that's the first thing you mentioned.
Okay.
So,
Then for tracking, you do detect some hints of travel. It looks like there are some footprints, rather large ones. Some of the footprints seem to be like a lion, but others seem to kind of look like large talons. You estimate there's like some sort of griffin or hippogriff amongst this crew because it just stops at one point after the tracks deepen. Must have taken off at some point. The direction, at least, you can find approximately where it may have headed. Looks like it was going north. It looks like there was more than just one set of tracks, however. Someone mounted this griffin or hippogriff. It looks like there were... From your survival, it looks like there were 2, maybe 3 other humanoids beyond the first one, plus the griffin.
all right.
I ask an annual. Was anybody riding these things? Hippogriff or griffin?
I didn't see anybody, but Vitopia is a large place. If they're keeping below the canopy, they might have left a trail, at least in the upper leaves. But if they were flying above the canopy, it might have been easier to track them, as they dodge in and out of the mountains, I'd imagine.
So I guess we should go check up the canopy and see if we can see a path that they flew in, maybe.
Sure. Let's go look. She kind of floats up there. If you want to try and check that, that's going to be more tracking. So that's going to be another survival check.
Can I give Amon help with that?
Yeah.
Okay, Amon, I'm giving you help.
All right.
See if we... 21's not bad.
It's a 21 because of the assist. And with that, you're able to notice that they were kind of dodging and dipping and ducking and diving in and out of the tree line there. But they've broken several limbs of the trees in their attempts at stealth in this fashion. It looks like there's plenty of trail to follow. If the other humanoids were following, there's no signs of them. So either they're on the griffin or they're using some other method of travel. Not sure.
Well,
Let's figure out where this
only thing
goes.
to do is continue pursuing.
Thanks to the clear trail that you were able to find, you're able to track them for a ways. Eventually, the trail starts to soften until you come upon another clearing where there is another one of those god-banishing marks emblazoned onto a sort of stony clearing.
So did they land here? I guess.
That'll require some investigation. It looks like there was another struggle here. That much is immediately apparent.
I'll investigate for details on that. With my familiars to look for clues.
Alright, spread out, gang!
Good thing I used my familiars. That's a 21.
Right. From your
I stepped in dog
investigations...
shit while Elena finds something useful.
From your investigations, you see that, from the looks of it, this struggle seems to have been similar to the last one. There are similar scorch marks. There are similar blast marks, like little miniature explosions. You can also see that this banishment spell seems to have broken in some way. It looks like the spell itself was never fully cast. It doesn't have the strange abjuring colors that were reminiscent of, or remaining from the last glyph. Looks like something prevented this from being fully realized. Also, are looking around and you can see that there are some places where it looks like some arrows hit a tree trunk nearby.
Are any of them golden?
No.
Fuck.
You only know this from your investigation because the arrows have been specifically pulled out from their place.
Fuck.
Damn it! Yeah, we're all just like, fuck it. As long as we get the arrow, we can leave. Bye!
But from your estimations, this was definitely a struggle that involved one of the two arrow-using gods, at least. So that leaves out Garl Glittergold.
And somebody took the arrows from what we can also figure out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and at least one was actually banished and the other one was failed banished.
Yeah. This one seems to be failed.
So either the Corellan or Artemis might still be around, and Glittergold, we're guessing then, was the one banished from the first one.
Probably, yeah.
Because of the way the struggle shaped.
I don't
guess,
know if you would put up a fight.
I mean, gods are strong, but if they're caught off guard by something this powerful...
It's the whole point of having the luck feat if you can't even fucking use it.
I failed my save 4 times. I guess I'll help Aman. You want to try and look to see if you can see any more tracks in the cover again?
Fine.
How? Yeah. Also, how is Anenuel doing as far as like?
We
all
are
of this,
relaying all of this to her, right?
Yeah.
I assume this is all. Yeah, everyone's kind of like huddled and talking and listening or doing stuff. But what's her? How's her
Attitude.
demeanor? Yeah.
Make an insight check. From the looks of it, she is letting you guys do the investigation. She's just kind of trying to stay out of the way. She doesn't seem to be vested in investigating. She looks like she's more on the lookout. She has her bow constantly on the ready. She seems unnerved.
Okay. All right. That's a valid reaction. That seems pretty appropriate for the situation.
Amon, with your survival check, it's a bit more difficult, but you do note that this looks a lot fresher than the last tracks. I know not much time has passed, only about 20 minutes or so since your battle, but these don't look very old. Looks like they could be just minutes away.
All right, we make haste. Full speed ahead.
Okay.
So I guess up and moving to find another spot and follow those.
Yep.
You look around for a trail, and it looks like they were kind of traveling under the canopy this time. there's less to go on, but you at least get the initial direction. It'll take another survival check to try and keep a bead on them.
All right.
Keep on helping him out. That's
Is-
the point of familiars.
Would Amon be able to
Hold on.
figure out from
I'm
this
gonna
survival
re-roll
check?
this.
Okay. Would he be able to figure out if this was also sort of correlating to the direction of where that green arrow came from? The green fire arrow? Ooh.
Well, that came from the east. You guys went north following
Mhm.
whatever that trail was when you found the initial.
Yeah, it came from the east of one section, but maybe the creature came from the north and walked down to go and beat us up. Mm.
Well, then I'll have you make a survival check to try and
Is
intuit.
that wisdom?
Yes. It's hard to tell. You kind of been back and forth for a while, so it's hard to tell where it was in relation to that.
That's fair.
Amon, leave the reroll doesn't have advantage. So that is another fail.
Having a bad time. Can Annuel? Does she have good wisdom?
Well, she can try. I don't think she has very good wisdom. If she was able to short rest with you guys, she would at least have her bardic inspiration back, but she was not able to do that.
Yeah.
She has... Oh, she actually does have pretty good survival. She has +6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just shoot one. Damn.
She gets off of guard duty and is trying to assist you guys as the trail goes cold. Here, let me look around. Her keen eyes are able to point out that a low branch that looked like it had just been on the ground for a while actually was just coated in a bit of like moss that had fallen from another tree. So, it actually has freshly fallen. You're able to get a new heading and head off in that direction. Eventually, you hear a noise coming from far ahead, and you see a blast of white light shining towards the sky for a brief moment.
Let's go.
Full
Mal,
speed.
you want to be invisible?
Yes.
I'll be right back.
Elena casts invisibility on Mal.
If anybody else wants to do anything, I'll let you do that. I'm gonna refill my water real quick. I'll be back in a minute.
Yes.
At this point, it's just
No,
trying to figure out
I'm
what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. So there's really nothing I can do to prepare.
Yeah.
Just I'm ready. I'm ready
I mean,
to go.
I could cast Bless on people, but I'd rather have Mal invisible to just immediately get a pew.
Well, invisible person is going to say, I'm just a little paranoid that there's more intent behind this than I think we think there is. Because fuck us and our luck.
You mean like somebody's after us as well?
I mean, something's been after me to some point. You have a Rakshasa. Wait, no, we took care of that, right? No more curse
Well-
on you?
The curse is gone. The thing killed me, but I came back, so I don't know how that works.
Right, so we still don't really know about that yet.
I don't know
Not
how
to
much of a
mention-
technicality that is.
Not to mention Weevil Eye still probably
Right.
is pissed at me because I followed the deal, but a priest kind of helped fix it.
Yeah, and and it's not like we're trying to stop another god from doing shit, and these ones are going away, so it's a little weird foreshadowing stuff happening.
Hey, don't worry about it. You just have to crush all your enemies. It's fine.
Yeah, but we need to get to them to crush them.
Hey,
These ones
we're
are sneaky.
We're doing that now, so
This is a practice run. This is a trial run. It'll be fine.
buck up.
Uh-huh. Okay. Just say, not coincidence. I'm saying it's not coincidence.
Yeah, as if there's like some kind of master in charge of all this.
What?
All right.
It sends us into dungeons and dangerous
Did you guys
places.
did you guys have anything that you wanted to specifically hide or do anything besides?
I'm invisible.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's invisible. I think I don't think I need to hide. I can take
Elena's just gonna chill on top of Boom Crash in case Boom Crash needs healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Boom Crash is just sort of like doing her thing because she doesn't know shit, so she's just gonna react in the moment.
And I've got the sending stone, one of them. Do we want to have specific people having the sending stone earrings?
I have the other one currently. Amon, would you like it instead?
No, you guys have it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just marking it down just to make sure.
Annuel, you probably want to go invisible.
Well, that does take one of my higher spell slots. Not as magically able as you all.
Oh.
It's
you wanna
fine. Let's just go.
Yeah, I was like, why are you dawdling around? Just get on with it.
Let's go.
Yep.
Time is of the essence. Let's fucking do it. And Boom Crash she's gone. She's going.
Mal's
So
been
am I.
walking. But she's
Mouse Naruto style running. Let's
Yeah.
go.
On the
'Cause
magic
no one can
carpet?
see.
Oh, well, I guess. Are you off of the magic carpet?
I'd be off of it.
I figured.
She can move faster on ground.
Get out of here. Alright. I guess marching order, maybe? Since we're in Theater of the Mind, I guess.
Invisible person in front, who
Oh,
also
yeah.
has blind sense.
okay, no, who's the fastest? So
Mao.
okay,
Well, Dust Flicker is
You-
technically the fastest.
Me and I'll stay back though, because I'm not stealthy. I'll be like middle
Yeah,
to back.
yeah.
so it'd be Mao, me, Boom Crash, and then Zumosu.
Okay,
And
Yeah,
then
I
that's
can also fly to the front if necessary, type thing too. In this one.
Yeah. If something happens in the middle, you can always fly quickly and pick up Boom Crash.
This is good order.
You guys fly on towards the blinding light. It disappeared as soon as it came, but you fly in the direction of where it came from. And you come upon a clearing. You see that there
Similar
is
to before?
another mark set into the ground, emblazoned upon it. And this one looks complete.
shit.
It's fucking horrifying.
There's more
God
signs
damn it.
of struggle. But if they weren't that far off from you, they can't have gotten far from here. Especially since it was only about a minute ago that happened.
Yeah.
All right, we pursue at maximum speed.
Yeah.
Yep. So I
Actually,
guess to determine direction.
Yeah, I
Do
did
we
the
have to-
survival check. I need to do quick tracking.
Everybody, help him out.
Yes.
I don't
Yes,
need
you
your
got a
help.
20.
I got this shit.
Come on, look
Okay.
at this stick. Oh, you're already on the way.
Yeah, Amon quickly catches on to the trail here, and is following in the tracks of a griffin that has just taken off into the canopy somewhere. But he has the direction. He knows how long it's been since they lifted off, and you guys hear a shout from behind you. Anayuel
Oh, no.
is down.
Is he dead? Or
She is down on the ground at 0 hit points.
Oh baby.
oh no. I'm going to use my trait. I'm gonna bring her up with the D6.
Let's go into initiative.
Okay.
I'm going to say that you all are surprised.
Oh no.
Maybe
Saw this coming, yet I was still
Can
surprised.
Mal maybe make a perception to not be surprised first round?
unless she has a thing that says she can't be
I
surprised.
do not have alert.
Okay.
We'll just hold on a
Oh
second.
wait, no, I do have alert.
Oh, you
Haha.
do? Then
Yeah.
you can't be surprised.
I can't be. I thought that was a different character for a second. I haven't used alert in a while.
I was just thinking because she was invisible, she might have a little better like insight on it. But sure, cool. She also has the best insight out of all of us, right?
Maybe.
You have skills in it.
Yes.
Yeah, that helps.
Hold on, I gotta set something up. Apologies.
Setting up our death.
Yeah,
Kind of.
trying, dude.
I mean, you don't need to try too hard. We died multiple times already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got killed by a cat boy. I got killed by a cat boy already. Still feeling that.
Curse me for using the same maps for things.
This place looks familiar.
To copy. You've all changed guns and shit. Do a loading screen. Okay, I think we're right. We're in a similar sort of place. Cool. Let's do initiative order. Ooh, it's on the wrong layer.
When you pull initiative from all of us, you're also giving me the +5, right?
It's doing whatever the initiative button is.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Always just
It's
check on the
literally
map
doing
or
like,
hovering over it.
yeah,
I'm
it's
just
literally
making sure that it's actually accounting for the alert.
it's literally usually doing like /initiative or something.
Yeah, it sources other stuff. That's fine. As long I didn't realize it was actually sourcing it, so cool.
Let's do it all. We'll see in a moment if this initiative button at least works. Yeah, your initiative is +10 now, so
Yes.
I think you're good. Ascending order. Alright. Cool beans. Okay, Mao, you are not surprised by this,
And invisible.
and you are invisible. However, do not
It's another
see
fucking green arrow, I swear.
you do not see what has caused Anayuel to fall. What would you like to do?
Fucking hide. Pretty well hidden, but move out to like underneath like the trees, and I'm just gonna watch.
Okay. Duck into the trees.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And I'll, because all the items that are on me are invisible too, so I'll pull out that god's bow.
Well, Shock Z. Right?
An angel, a celestial bow. Yeah.
Celestial.
Yeah. He was explicitly not a god. There were only 2 gods in this competition.
Fair. Well, yes. 3 in total, 2 in the competition.
Yes. Alright. We'll go away from your turn. And some strategizing.
I'm gonna cry if it's the Rakshasa.
Let's do that. Okay. So it's somebody else's turn.
Blue, blue, blue.
You hear a voice loudly proclaim the verbal components to a spell. It You hear them proclaim, Rixali's shadows, strike! And
Oh,
then
fuck.
4 Eldritch Blasts loom out from the forests to strike you. Let's do that.
Strike
Called
who?
it.
Now?
They're
we
going to
got-
strike Mao, yes. It was actually pretty close by you. Let's do it.
So they can see me, or do they have blind sense?
They seem to be able to sense you.
Okay.
All right. You are pulled by the Eldritch Blast as shadows lash out towards you. You are dragged towards a Kenku that is now looming over you.
Oh boy.
What the fuck?
You're
Oh, boy.
going to take some damage. And your
Right.
strength, your speed is reduced by 10 feet until Boom Crash's next turn. You take, let's see, 13. Well, that's 3. 1 is a crit, it looks like. That's 15. 15, that's 21. 29. 30. 44. That's 44 damage.
And because I couldn't see them, I can't uncanny dodge.
No.
Thank God we got catnap.
You are
Yeah.
dragged into the woods, and you see Boom Crash looming over you. She is cloaked in shadows, and surrounding her, there is also a sort of miasma of shadows, but deep within, you can kind of just barely make out the forms of a few other creatures. There is a humanoid astride a griffin that looks rather familiar. They have a sort of serpentine sort of head, but it kind of reminds you of Zumasu, but a lot more snake-like. There's also somebody wearing a skull mask standing near them, astride a magic carpet.
I don't like that guy.
So technically I have an attack, so no, I'm no longer invisible.
Well,
Right?
if you attack somebody, you're
I
still
thought it was,
invisible.
like, get attacked as well.
No.
Let me double check. I
don't
think as
think-
long as I maintain concentration, it's on.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's when you attack or cast a spell or something. Alright, it's the Harbinger of Suffering's turn. Relation.
Chris, funny
Yeah.
thing is, on a whim, like today I was watching the YouTube video of the Spider-Verse end credits. It's like you're pointing at me. No, you are pointing at me. It's like it's rude to point. There's a different kind of pointing.
Okay. Mao, you feel a sort of dread fall over you, not just from this interaction, but almost as if you've been cursed, as if you feel death is much closer nearby, as if you might be vulnerable to the next attack that hits you. Amon is
Fuck.
surprised. The Blackguard of Dendar, astride a shadowy griffin, holds their greatsword high. They draw it from their sheath, and you hear Zumasu's voice echoing through the shadows. Black Razor, another soul.
Ew,
And-
that's edgy.
Yeah, it's not a gray guard, it's a black guard.
Yeah. It's less of a gray area. He draws his pitch black greatsword and strikes at you, Mao.
Wait, these are just opposites of us. That means
Yeah.
that the Harbinger Suffering is actually a life cleric. We're fine, guys.
Where's the opposite of me?
Yeah.
If it's opposite of Mao, then it should be highly visible.
And pleasant to be around?
The Blackguard of Dendar, Zumasu, is going to activate a smite. Also, they do have a spell currently active, so they do deal additional 2d8 necrotic damage. So let's take care of that first. Then we'll do a smite. This is going to be... We'll be conservative and do a 4th level smite. So that's 5d8s.
I hate how I went and I hid in their shadow, basically.
You did. It was kind of funny to me.
Oh, fuck
Where'd
off.
that come from? Oh no!
Guys, I'm safe behind this tree.
Why does the tree have arms?
Okay. None of this is fire. You take... Oh dear. So that's 20 plus...
She can uncanny dodge this one, right?
I can see him, yeah.
Yeah. Do that, please.
I am, but should I... they're smiting, right?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, yeah. I'll uncanny dodge as much as I possibly can.
Okay. Then you're gonna take 44, 53 damage.
Okay!
Fuck.
Are you still up?
Yes, I'm at 12. Someone get me before the Harbinger of Suffering does, because I'm not gonna die, I'm just gonna suffer for eternity.
Yeah. You feel, as the blade strikes you, you feel a drawing sensation as you are, like, kind of tipped over for a second. A disbalance as if your soul is being drawn from your body. He rears back for another strike. This one is going to deal 3 damage.
And I am down.
This is ass.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
I walked right into it.
Mao, you have died.
Oh,
Wait, dead?
Boom crash.
0
You are
dead.
surprised. This person has already taken their action. Ayuel will make a death saving throw. They're doing good. That's a pro.
You shut the hell up.
Zumasu, who are also surprised. Mao's dead.
What's
the
my
top of the
turn?
round.
Well, is she unconscious or dead?
No, she is dead.
Oh, that's not
I'm
good.
I'm at 0, right? Or am I...
Or dead.
You
Like
are
I'm...
dead.
Oh.
Okay, I'm reminded of the Red Dwarf opening scenes, like Chesky. She's not dead, is she? Everyone's dead, Dave. He's like what about Ched? He's dead too. Everyone's dead, Dave.
Wait.
Not Rimmer. He's dead too. Everyone's dead, Dave. Wait, are you trying to tell me everyone's dead?
You described that it felt like my soul was being pulled out, but I
Did-
have the ring of mind shielding.
Yeah, that is a weird sensation then. Anyway,
So,
you are dead.
but is my... Like, me, do I
Rixali-
know...
Rixali's chosen exits the bushes here, dragging Mao's dead body with her by the horns and drops it onto the ground.
Oh, rude.
Boom Crash screams.
That's fair.
Yeah.
This is a guttural mom scream, but in crow form. So
No, this
extreme-
is just a feral, like, guttural, eldritch scream.
Yes, even better.
The Howie scream.
Cool. I'm just gonna hang out here. I'm gonna go draw some of this just so I can remember it.
Oh dear. She drops Mao next to her, and she holds aloft a staff that's like crawling with spiders, and it's topped with like a large obsidian spider that has its legs splayed outward. There's webs kind of like fanning from the tips of the legs all the way down to the edge of the staff. As she holds this aloft, she is going to... Let's do... Maddening Darkness. Okay, what's the radius on this bad boy? Darkness springs forth from the staff. Oh dear, I've minimized this thing. What the? Okay, it wasn't letting me scroll down. Roll 20's freaking out. 60-foot radius sphere. Okay, we're good. Let's draw it forth. So this is a normal darkness spell. Let's do a bigger one. Somebody get a ruler down for me to measure out a 60-foot radius. Let's center it on, I guess, here.
It's 60-foot radius? Dear God.
Yeah. Oh, Nelly.
You did
That's
this.
why-
This
that's
was
why,
your
like,
choice.
30 feet is usually pretty good, but 60 foot is just like, Jesus.
This is a monstrous spell.
Yes. I'm
This
just
is
gonna,
120 feet wide.
I'm gonna step away for a second. I'm gonna go wash my face and do like a night routine real quick for like 5 minutes. Let me know who else dies.
Whoosh.
She holds out her hand, the staff, and from the tip of the staff, a balloon of darkness swells and fills the entire area nearby you. Nothing is visible. You hear faint, dark whispers, and Boomcrash, you hear fairly familiar dark whispers of Rixali licking against your eardrums, kind of like in your mind almost. But it's so close you could almost sense as if she's here. She says, "Oh, this one's not mine, but I'll take her."
I'm too old for this shit.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry for this, I'm just sorry for my delays and everything. Okay, starts their turn. Got it. Okay, whew. It's this guy's turn. This guy's going to approach here on the flying carpet. He's gonna go like 60 feet up, and he's going to use a bonus action to summon his spiritual weapon, which is going to take the form of a glowing rod tipped with an eye of Encabulos. What else can you do, my friend? What else can you do? We can't do much because there's now darkness everywhere, so there's that, at least. Yeah, I guess he will just, I guess he'll just end his turn. Can't do that much. Amon. The first time, you can actually take your turn. You're no longer surprised. You start your
Alright,
turn.
fine.
I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, well, we get advantage on that.
Yeah, you do because of your hero's feast.
It's a good thing we ate a fantastic luncheon.
Yeah, good thing we ate
Steamed
that pie,
hands.
right, Mao?
Yeah, steamed
Right,
ham.
Mao?
Does it help on the saving? Oh, she dead.
I mean, I can tell you right now, nothing's going to be reading her mind or dealing any psychic damage to her. So, you're going to take half damage. Yes, half damage. There's no other effects. It's mostly just damage and darkness. It looks like there is not difficult terrain either, so I'm just reiterating for myself and for you guys.
Don't worry, we'll ignore it anyway.
0. Okay, so you take half damage, you take 16 psychic damage. I'm on.
All right.
Continue. Your turn.
Okay, so I think I'm going to wherever the darkness emerged from. I think I'm gonna cast daylight on there.
Okay. You cast daylight to try and dispel this darkness effect. and I believe it should. Just gonna read daylight again.
Is a third level spell or lower than the darkness is dispelled? Um, if it's above that, then whatever.
It is above that. It is an 8th level spell.
What? Nope. Not gonna engage. Everything's fine. No, we're not gonna die.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to fly just straight up.
Okay, you fly straight up. It's a 60-foot radius. It was targeted on the ground, so you eventually make it to the bare edge of the darkness.
All right. Anything have changed that I can notice since I'm out
Nope. You're looking around just outside of the darkness, and you can just see that it is a massive orb of darkness. Just over it, you can see that there's another you floating with a familiar-looking spiritual weapon on a magic carpet nearby. You both just kind of stand staring at each other.
Hey, what a handsome devil. The question is, does he look exactly like me? Or is he like...
He looks somewhat like you. He's not wearing the same things that you are. He's wearing, like, a dark robe and has, like, a skull mask, kind of reminiscent to the one that you used to have. It's not...
Like, is it just a color palette the difference, or is it like appearance-wise, it's kind of weird too, type thing?
Appearance-wise, it's kind of weird, too.
Okay.
He has a different holy symbol in his hand that appears to be a kind of an iron-shaped eye that is glowing at its center with a red point of light.
Yeah,
He's
something
wearing
really
a dark cloak that is inscribed with various runes that look like they've been painted on it in blood. He's also wielding a shield. A shield with another eye on it.
makes sense.
He did not go monk.
He
The
also,
fool.
beneath that mantle that's like runed with blood, you can see glints of plate armor, but it's stained with blood and soot.
All right, he's stronger than me. I'm running away. All
Okay.
right.
Well, that's the carpet's movement, so
Yeah, I mean, I did the spell, so that's it.
the griffin flies into the air, and you see a cobra-headed Zumosu move to intercept you.
That guy's ugly.
It kind of is, comparatively. He flies towards you, and he's going to draw... Well, he already had it drawn. He has his black razor drawn, and he's going to swing it at you, kind of swinging it over his head as he goes to strike. Ah! That's a spicy meatball.
Yeah, I don't like this.
You reduce the necrotic damage to 1, so
Yeah, thanks.
you take 19 damage.
Wow.
Yeah, this is not good.
Kind of zooms past you as he spins around for another strike. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Then you take 4 necrotic, so 18 total.
Jesus Christ, I'm getting carved up here.
Boom Crash, make a wisdom save, you have advantage.
Okay.
Okay, that's a success. You take half damage, and you have psychic resistance, yes?
Mm-hmm. And half of it is turned back onto the caster or the aggressor, so.
Sure is. Okay,
Mhm.
so you're going to take half and half again. So a fourth, that'd be just 11? Take 11
Yeah, that's
psychic
about right.
damage from the 8th level spell, and 11 psychic damage is reflected back on Xali's Chosen. You feel a brief moment as you brush with a mind that is very similar yet very alien to your own. You hear a brief telepathic message back to you that says, "You are weak. You don't belong here."
We didn't want to be here, man.
You may
I
respond
know,
to this
I
message.
definitely don't. Huh?
You may respond to this message.
I don't talk to discount Becky's.
A flash of anger.
Elena was on a Boomcrest, so should I roll for her?
Oh, Elena was on Boom Crash. Elena pops, my dude.
Even with a will save success?
I mean, I guess they do have that boost in hit points. We
They
can
have the
see.
extra hit points.
Make a save to see if she takes half damage.
She
She's
got a
taking half
21.
damage. So half of 27, so 14 damage.
She's still up. She got 8 hit points.
All right then, that's good.
Jesus, that is impressive.
Technically, Elena can
Okay,
also have
well-
moved on your turn. Oh well, you had a turn yet? No.
No,
not
I
quite.
haven't had a turn because we were all surprised.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
It was
So-
just she was on Boom Crash's shoulder.
Yep.
That might
What do
be
you-
relevant, so you can use the stuff.
Yeah.
okay, so can I use my 60 feet fly speed to get above this
Should
and
be
get
it.
out of this
Yep.
and still have my action?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not in
Okay.
the center, so
Yeah, that was my question because this has become 3 dimensions and it's represented 2-dimensionally. I wanted to double check.
Yeah.
Because
You
I
were
wasn't-
presumably hovering a little bit off the ground as you started making your move, so
Mhm.
you'll be at least like 5-10 feet above the orb if you go straight up.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I will do that then. So I am out of the orb. God, yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
Oh, I do need to make a concentration check since Rixali took damage.
Yep.
I keep saying Rixali, it's Boom Crash.
It's Rixali's chosen.
She chose
Mm-hmm.
to con save.
Just figments of her imagination, what she imagined all of us to be.
Okay, she succeeded. Barely.
Yeah. Barely, Jesus.
I'm gonna go try and punch that bird.
Yeah, please punch me. Or please punch discount me. I'm deeply nervous about this. What the fuck do I do?
You can see the Griffin Rider, right? Try and knock him off his mount.
Yeah,
Or
the Griffin
I
Rider
can
is
try to-
nearer to you.
Huh?
The Griffin Rider is fairly near to you.
Yeah, and I can see through the darkness.
Well, you're
My
above
other
the
option
darkness
is-
if you want it to be.
Huh?
You're above the darkness too if you want it to be.
No, but you can see
I
into
am,
the
but I
darkness,
can
which
also
is-
see through it because I don't know what the visibility compromise is.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
they are on the same level as you. They are out
Okay.
of the darkness because Amon
Okay.
took his 60 movement to get out of the darkness, and then the Griffin
Okay.
flew over.
Got it. Okay. Do I want to try banishment or do I want to try Eldritch Blast?
I say
Guys.
Eldritch Blasts either to knock somebody off or if you can see the other one to end their concentration.
If you want to, banishment's also a great idea to use on yourselves. As
But
an
then your
escape from
body
this
will be.
plane.
Yeah, that's true. You could always save that for an escape effort.
Yeah, just as a heads up. You won't go back to Family Dan. That's the thing. You're gonna go back to some place in the material plane.
Yeah.
But
okay,
I vote
that is
either
an
mess
option.
with. I vote either knock somebody off with Eldritch Blasts or concentration checks with Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
Because it'll either be 4 concentration checks, assuming you can hit this Boom Crash's AC, Or you
Yeah,
can
and
knock
I have a feeling that
Zumasu
it's
off.
going to be. Pardon?
or you can knock the other Zumasu off the Griffin.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try and fuck up her concentration. I'm gonna try and see, because it's more likely that I'll be able to hit Rixali's Chosen's AC than
That's
the
fair.
other Zuzu's AC.
Yeah, he looks
so-
just as well armored as your Zumasu.
Yeah, I have doubts.
Natural 20!
Yeah, that looks promising.
Nice, nice.
Okay, this Rixali's AC is 17. So 2 of those are going to hit.
Okay. Yeah, she has better AC than me.
Damn. And that's 14 damage from one of them, right?
Yes, that's going to be full damage for one, so 14. Then 10 damage from the other one. And 2 concentration checks. Both succeeded.
But she's also blasted away, and
Yep.
she's away from my baby.
Blasted 20 feet away. Right. Sounds good to me. Alright. All set with your turn,
And that's it.
Mitch?
End of turn.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, someone's hiding back there.
I don't
no.
know. Sumasu, as you're struggling to find your way in the dark, you hear off in the distance somebody say, Hell Smite, ignite.
This is where the fucking green arrow came from.
And in the darkness, you can see a dim green light, even shining through the magical darkness, as Mao fires at you. Literally! Okay, she had advantage. Does a 22 hit you?
Let me double check actually, because I got my nice new shield. Yeah, that's my armor class. Does it work? It meets if it hits if it meets my armor class, right?
It sure does.
Yep. Damn it.
Okay, you're gonna take 16 damage plus sneak attack damage. Where is that?
That's the part that's gonna hurt.
Plus 28.
Okay, so that's it for the temporary hit points. So that's 28, 30. That's 28 plus 16.
Yes.
44 damage. Minus 18. I'm just taking out a calculator because I'm slow today. So that's 26 for my total, which is 131. So that's 105. I'm still doing fine.
Okay. She's going to use an ability she hits here called Eldritch Smite.
Oh god, she's a warlock, is that?
She's going to deal an extra 15 force damage to you, and you are knocked prone.
If I'm on my horse, do I just get knocked off my horse?
Sure do,
How does
because
this
that's
work?
what happened to the other dude that you guys knocked off their horse, and you don't have barding on Duskflicker.
Great. Why fall on the ground in the dark? You said it was 15 more damage?
Yes. She goes for a second attack.
That these won't have sneak attack.
She's gonna shoot it at Duskflicker.
Now that's just rude.
She hits Duskflicker for 13 damage.
Okay. He's still surviving with his temporary hit points.
Takes away a bit of that. And then, Nowhere is going to use a bonus action to hide. Let's see if this beats your guys' passive perceptions. Does a 29 beat your passive perceptions?
Yes.
I thought it. Nowhere disappears into the darkness. Alright. Anayuel, let's make another death save. Let's do this one in private. It adds to the tension. Alright, that's interesting. Fun. We'll keep that. Zumasu. I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw.
On the ground. I have advantage. It's magical anyway, but I have advantage.
Mm-hmm. That's your Pegasus. Which
Oh.
does apply. It will also need to make a save.
My Pegasus get, which also has advantage. Does 18 survive for the Pegasus?
The DC is 23.
Shit, Pegasus ain't doing good. And would it actually still be in my aura, out of curiosity? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
it's
was
in your
only
aura.
10 feet away. Okay. So actually it was a 22 for the Pegasus.
Yeah, even though you fell off your horse, you weren't that far off the ground.
Yeah,
I'm
would have been
assuming.
like 10 feet at most. Yeah.
So you do beat the save. You take half damage.
And does my horse beat the save with a 22?
No, the DC was 23.
Okay, well, I beat the save.
So
Actually-
Dust Flicker takes 30 psychic damage. You take 15.
Dust Flicker is not having a good time.
Continue with your turn. At the top of the round, we will end it for the night.
Okay, I knew. So before the darkness spell was cast, we at least knew the general direction of where it came from.
Yeah,
Because that would have been.
they came out of the woods before the spell was cast.
Okay. Dust Flicker would know I had fallen. Could I climb back up on Dust Flicker and then move out of the darkness?
Yeah,
How much
that's probably a
economy
good
would
idea.
that be?
You would need to
Okay.
spend half your movement
Okay.
to
Padoop,
get up
padoop.
from prone. Then you'd need to get up on the horse, which would
Padoop,
have to
padoop.
come down to you. I assumed you were maybe like 10 feet off the ground. Oh, actually, you take 2 more bludgeoning damage. Fuck you.
Rude.
Dust Flicker goes 10 feet down, and now Dust Flicker is on the ground in the 20 or 60 foot high radius, 60 foot radius orb that is centered on the ground. You are
Can you
also on the
still-
ground.
Can he still fly and use the 90 feet movement, or does he have to use the 60 feet movement?
He had to use 10 feet of movement to go down to you, unless you can jump 10 feet high.
No, he'll probably jump 5 feet. But okay. So can we say he has then 80 movement left to at least get out of here?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me. Yeah, I can move the. Amon's technically flying, right? Or
Yes.
Anti-Amon?
The Nega
Oh.
Amon is flying.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to reach him. I'll move a little bit more towards the boom Rixali's chosen, which I can't reach either. And let me just see how close that thing is. It's better to shoot Eldritch Blast. I'll shoot it with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Because I can't get close enough melee-wise. Or Dust Flicker can move twice, right? He doesn't do anything else.
Yeah.
I couldn't do a disengage or nothing. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. He's gonna go right up in the face.
Okay. Dust Flicker
Again.
gets you onto his back and then soars out of the maddening darkness, leaving the shadows behind you. Stream towards Boom Crash, the Shadow Boom Crash.
Alright, so Dust Flicker's vulnerable because he doesn't take no dodge, no evasion, or anything. But I'm gonna attack this Boom Crash and see if I can hit with the thing. The 16 doesn't hit.
A16 does not hit this version of Boom Crash. You go to strike her, but the shadows kind of shift as she moves out of the way. Your second strike does find purchase as your hammer collides with her form. Her wards in place seem to be holding, but she does have a reaction, but she's going to forgo that and let you hit her. Okay. Zumasu.
I'm gonna try and do a smite to see what happens.
Okay. Do that.
Okay. Is it fiend or undead?
Yes.
Okay. I could basically it'd be like my smite's more strong. Like okay, something's up. This isn't a normal Boom Crash. All right, so that's an additional 13.
Okay. So the total damage. She doesn't have any special vulnerabilities to any of this,
Or resistances.
or resistances. Not to any of this. So that's 30, 40, right?
That's 10 plus 11, 21, 27. Yeah, 40.
Okay. That's reduced by 25.
What the fuck?
Hold on. Let me just...
Is that like 10 hit points, or
Okay.
is that just damage reduction?
So she takes only 15 damage, and she loses her Armor of Agathis. By the way, Zumasu, you take 25 damage. Cold damage.
Armor of Agathis. Yep, that's a spell that people use. Oh, that hurt.
As you strike her, do you have any cold resistance from your hammer? Did that give that to you?
I do. Not from the hammer, from the armor. The armor that I paid a fortune for. I actually have the elemental resistance.
Okay. In that case, you're going to take 13 instead of 25, so plus 12
Can I? Okay. That's a bit better.
is a bit better.
The damage in the darkness wasn't cold, right?
No, that was
It
psychic.
was psychic. Okay. Just making sure. I'm like, I
Her
paid
shadows
for this
lash out
expensive
towards
armor.
you, wrapping around the hammer that its blow was dulled by, reaching out towards you and sapping some of your strength. And with that, we'll go to the top of the round where we will safely be
Hold
on
on.
Mao's turn.
Can you just
Oh.
do a concentration check on her? She has to roll a 20.
Oh, yeah,
higher than a
absolutely.
20.
We should do that right now. Let's
Has to roll higher than a 20 because she got 40 damage.
She did get 40 damage. She did not. Maddening darkness disappears.
I popped the bubble.
Nice.
Thank God.
All right, that's a good thing to have done. Now the full extent is fully revealed. The other Mao is nowhere to be found. She is quite well hidden. But the rest of you are fighting. Amon with the anti-Zumasu in the air. Boom Crash flying around nearby. Our Zumasu fighting the Shadow Boom Crash in the forest. Mao lying face first on the ground. Not great. And the Nega Amon just kind of standing there with his arms crossed, shield kind of in his hand, just staring over the whole thing, as silent as ever. And that's where we're going to have to pick it up next week. This interesting development.
Cool. I guess we're gonna have to talk about stuff potentially.
Perhaps. We'll see.
Okay. Okay.
Everybody, if you want to watch this stream, we're every Sunday night from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch our Wednesday stream with the Rime of the Frost Maiden, that's on Wednesdays from 7 to 10. My Book of Gastromancy and Guide to Slimes is on DriveThruRPG. My Book of Secrets and My City Generator are on the more generic DM's Guild. If you want to support me another way, you can do so on Patreon at patreon.com/noblecrumpet. That. See you next time as the anti-crew fights the rest of them, the normals. Good night, everyone.
This sucks.